Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Geek Blend. It is Saturday night, and that means the Raging Geek Jedi show is upon you. And we are here, and we are joined by someone we didn't think was going to be here this week. Lost Jedi himself. He's actually out of town, but he's able to join us. We thank you for coming on with us, Greg. We do appreciate that, man. Thank you.
Well, I hated to miss a show, you know. Been going
And
11 straight now. This is 12, so.
12. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. And today is actually Greg's birthday. So Lost Jedi 22 is 22 today.
Happy
Yes.
birthday. Happy birthday. Can we get some birthday love for Lost Jedi 22 in the chat, please?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more like Lost Jedi 44, but I'll take 22 in a
I'll
heartbeat.
take the 22.
Hell yeah, man.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Nice,
No.
nice. And Rhino, you just had. Did you get your dinner down? Good.
Yeah, my breakfast.
Yeah, that's right. It's what time is it over there?
Well, it's 2:00 in the afternoon, but yeah.
I was gonna say, man.
It was Macca's again, people, because guess what? That's what I fucking do.
Yeah, you do McDonald's all the time. Yeah.
I was on fucking McDonald's.
And thank you, everybody, for giving the big happy birthdays to Lost Jedi. That's awesome. Thank you, guys. Rhino, you had a new video drop this week. Would you like to talk about it real quick?
Yeah. Sorry, guys. It was a little bit late. 2 weeks late. But it was the next addition to the next episode of my Disney's Star Wars continuity series. It was on Poe Dameron. So go check that out. It's just another short 7 or 8 minute video, and you'll have a lot of fun with it. So especially if you don't like Disney's Star Wars. So go and check that out. There are the other 2 episodes. Episode 1 was General Hux. Episode 2 was Snoke. So go check those out as well. I also want to just plug one other video that I did very early on in the piece. It was the Damage the Disney Star Wars Trilogy Does video. The only reason why I'm saying that, I put a lot of effort into it, and it really does break down how the Disney trilogy affects what came before, whereas the series that I'm doing now, it's showing how the trilogy affects itself and how it's really bad within itself. So, go check those out, please. And I dropped that one, and the next one will be on good old FN 2187. Good old Finn. So look forward to that one. That one should be out. I'm hoping to have that out by my Friday. So Friday morning will be in America, actually, by the time I drop that. So yeah, go check those out, please.
Nice. And
you guys did a great review video on the Orville the other day. You guys want to talk about that?
Yeah, we just
yeah, go ahead, Greg. I'll let you talk about it.
Both of us it's a show that we've been meaning to watch. It's kind of been on our radars for a long time, and we just got to talking about it, and like, we need to finally watch this. Everybody who's been, a fan of Star Trek is recommending it, saying it's more Star Trek than Star Trek. And so yeah, we got together and decided, hey, let's do a review series. Although we're late to the party, it might be an interesting perspective from us. I'm a bit more of a hardcore Star Trek fan. Jeff, I think you're kind of more of a Trek normie, I would say. Is that fair?
Yeah, and I'm actually get ready to start the OG Trek series, so I'm ready to get into it, man. I'm ready to. But yeah, it's my knowledge of Star Trek is the JJ Star Trek, if you want to call it that, and then of course their first 4 original Star Trek movies.
Okay,
that's my knowledge.
Missed 6. My favorite of the original series movies is Wrath of Khan by a million miles.
A long way. That's mine too. And I'm not even a Trekkie.
Then my next favorite. Which one is Wrath of Khan? What number is that one?
2.
That was fucking good. Yes.
That's the movie that's Star Trek.
That was awesome. Yes.
My next favorite one was 6, Undiscovered Country, which actually is same director. And it's funny, a lot of people are in the Star Trek world, or in the Star Wars world, we talk about who should direct the next movie, and we want somebody who's a fan of Star Wars, is into it. The funny thing is, Nicholas Meyer, who directed 2 and 6, came to the Star Trek series having never watched it before, and Harv Bennett was the producer. He too was very new to Star Trek, but what they did in the Star Trek universe, those two, they did something that the Star Wars universe didn't do, and that's they actually went back and watched the original show.
Yeah.
To get a feel for like, okay, what makes this show tick? What is the core? What is the essence of this show? And then they brought it to the movies. And so you don't necessarily need an expert, a lore expert. You don't have to be a genius in Star Wars. You got to be willing to do the work. And those two guys, they did the work.
Yeah. Did it seem like to you that the guys who did the Orville were Star Trek fans for sure?
Definitely. I think a bit of Star Trek, a bit of Galaxy Quest.
Yeah. Oh God, I love that movie.
I love that movie.
Yes, absolutely.
And I love Galaxy. I treat Galaxy Quest as an unofficial Star Trek movie.
Yeah.
To me, it's Star Trek. It kind of makes fun of it. And it's okay because it's like it's out of the universe, doesn't affect the timeline. It can afford to take self-aware shots at itself. And make it work. Very much like Spaceballs did to Star Wars.
Yeah.
But yeah, Orville I thought was fantastic in the first episode. I was like, okay, it was more comedy than I actually expected. And
comedy worked really well. I was really surprised how well it worked. Yeah, there was a couple things that kind of fell short, and we talked about in the video. There's one that a gag they repeated, and it's like, yeah, but the rest of it pretty much hit. So you guys need to go check it out. It's on my channel currently, and we'll be doing episode 2 this week. So we're going to continue to do one a week. That's our goal. So before we get back into some more Star Trek, we have a couple of guests we're going to bring on, and one of them for sure probably would like to talk Star Trek. So let's bring on Tom and Subhuman. Hey guys, how you doing?
Guys. Star Trek. I heard you had fans, and I heard it's somebody's birthday. Hi, Priceline brought me here, but I just want to thank everybody. And Lost Jedi, that's your birthday. Get a new name, buddy. That's all I'm going to say. I'm William Shatner.
Thank you, William.
Hey, and if you're not following William Shatner on Twitter, you probably should. He's actually, I think it's him running the account, but it's actually pretty amusing. And he takes, there's always been this kind of faux feud between him and Carrie Fisher, kind of, long-running Star Trek versus Star Wars thing, but done with in jest and with respect. So it's kind of fun to watch it go back and forth, or go back in his timeline and watch them go back and forth.
Now, Tom, have you watched the Orville?
I love the shit out of the Orville. It's probably my favorite show on network television right now. The only other show I like better that's current is probably Cobra Kai and South Park. I mean, those are my 3 shows right now that I love. And I wasn't even a huge Seth MacFarlane fan. And this show really won me over, and just his dedication to the obvious fans of Star Trek. I mean, come on, we all know, he's kind of showing them up. And, I've heard rumors, I guess is the best way I can put it, that we'll see a lot of callbacks or throw some shade thrown at Discovery and stuff in the next season, just like we did last season too.
Very nice.
Nice. You know what? I tell you, like they tried humor in Picard. The worst joke in the first episode of the Orville is way better than the best joke out of the 10 episodes of Star Trek Picard. I can't even think of one that I...
Well, and it could have been a bittersweet and fun show. It could have been about, you start out, you learn, your time's ticking, Picard. You only got so long left because of the abnormality in your brain or whatever. Yeah. And he just gets a bug up in his butt and is like, he's just sitting there and he's like, fuck it. I'm not dying on Earth. I'm going to space. Where are all my friends? And he gets all his friends together and they go on this, funky adventure. And if it's fun and there's a lot of people are watching, by the end of the show, you could have just renewed it somehow, just found a way to solve his issue and go from there. I mean, everybody just wanted at least most of the cast back, maybe some new characters. What we got was just garbage.
Yeah, they touched, there's one episode, the episode where they go to the whatever the hell planet it was with Troy and Riker on it. There was a couple moments there in that episode. It was like, oh, you guys, you were close. You were close to getting it. But then, even in that episode, then they blew it by, having Picard do asinine things just to get the girls to yell at him. But yeah, very unfortunate.
Yes, definitely.
No, I agree. Like when Riker's putting it all together, that's a kind of a Riker thing.
Oh, but the suddenly she did the head tilt thing. I spit my soda out when I saw that. I'm like, come on. She didn't do the Data head tick at all up until that point of the show, and then she does the most obvious, like, over dramatic Data head tick, and then it's like, oh, and then Riker puts it all together. Oh, come on.
No, but he would do something like that. But what pissed me off is you turn around in the scene with Marina Sirtis or whatever. That was like the opposite of what we would see normally on the show. Because normally she would be telling him that kind of stuff. And, he'd be like, well, what do you think before he comes up and it's just an ass. Just so he has to be an ass, kind of thing.
Yeah, he deliberately antagonizes Soji. Like, mocks her.
So out of character, yes.
Right to her face, and it's like mocks her suffering and the issues she's dealing with, and then she gets up and like kind of pushes him out of the way, which then gives Troy a chance to give Picard a lecture about what an asshole he's being. It was just so. That's the writing in Star Trek Picard.
Yeah, because any of us know, like, the first thing he would have done been like, he'd have took her aside and been like, well, what do you think? And she would have told, Picard the whole, situation instead of it being the way it did. It just was stupid. This kid keeps showing up everywhere. Hi, Runner.
Hey, Runner, what's up, man?
What's up, Tom?
And Subhuman, thanks for coming on too. We appreciate you stopping by, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, we were both
good to
Mara
meet you, Tom.
Jade's. We were both on Mara Jade's channel.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay, that's right. Yeah, you guys were on there. Yeah.
And after the show, we were just saying like, hey, like he Subhuman's thing about popping on your channel. I was like, well, I wonder if I could pop on the channel.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, thank you so much. This is honestly
Ryan.
like the best like late night show according to like where I live. I mean, it's almost midnight.
Well, we appreciate that because
man.
Yeah.
high praise. Thank you.
Yeah, finally.
Welcome, Runner. Good to talk to you. Good to talk to you.
Finally meeting.
Yeah, absolutely.
Again, always.
Oh yeah, meeting Raging Rhino right now. It's an honor.
I'm actually surprised I'm here with Tom.
Mm-hmm.
I met.
It is definitely good to
I
meet you,
met Tom just a few days ago.
Yeah, I know that. You were on Mars stream. We did that. You're in the back watching. It's like, when am I going to meet Tom? Now I finally have.
Yeah, Tom is.
I think what was really
definitely a legend.
surprising is like I was talking to Ryan like the second time on Mara's stream. Like I was on his Patreon stream,
Mm-hmm.
and then he comes up and I'm like, oh my god, Ryan.
It's always nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Meeting these people. And Tom, like for what you do for the community, no wonder that you've got so much love out there for you. You do so much, and it's greatly appreciated. Really.
No, I'm not playing with Baby Yoda right now. Thank you guys. It's a new day. Something else to take my attention off.
Yeah, we're here to have a good time tonight. We're here to just be an escape and entertainment. So if you guys want to deal with that kind of stuff, you can go over to Twitter and see that stuff. I just want to get my head out of it right now.
Mm-hmm.
This is a good way to do it. So,
and we've got our poll just to
yes.
change the subject really quickly. We've got our poll, which I just posted in the chat. So go and vote this week. We have, again, OT versus prequels, Han Solo versus Darth Sidious.
Mm.
It's going to be, that's not going to be hard.
By the way, Tom, I just realized how far behind I am on South Park, man. I just got to Tegrity Farms.
Integrity.
That's where I am right now. So I think it was the episode where they blew up the vape factory.
I like when they end up. Oh, I'm not gonna say it. I'll ruin it. Sorry, I'll shut up.
It's
I'm not
one of my-
exactly sure where you're at.
Yeah.
Per se, but
Yeah, don't
I'm trying to remember what
spoil it for me.
season
Like
it
13
I
seasons behind.
really need to watch South Park.
Oh God, South Park is still one of the best shows on television. It's just
Is it on a streaming
It's been on for like almost 20
HBO Max now. I believe.
HBO Max. Yeah.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I have a 30-day trial code just by ordering the Dark Knight collection from Best
No
Buy.
kidding.
Yeah.
Nice.
So they sent me an email saying like, here's your code for a 30-day trial. I'm debating whether I should wait for the Snyder Cut to come out to see it.
I'll make sure that trial doesn't have an expiration date because it's going to be.
Yeah, you definitely want to check that one. Definitely.
Yeah,
check that
I
one.
was checking that. It didn't say anything about an expiration date. If it did, I'd be fucking
Plus,
pissed.
they'll be offering tons of other promos. All you need is
Oh,
just
yeah.
a secondary email address.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I was gonna
I'm
say I wouldn't wait because you.
I could've-
Yeah, but
Yeah,
between
I'm
that,
thinking,
yeah.
I'm like doubting it for a second. I'll probably get it. I'll just probably put in the code as soon as possible. I don't know. Maybe my family can test it out and see like, hey, maybe you guys would like HBO Max because they have so much content, man. They have
as far as
they have
library,
There's a lot of
Friends.
stuff on there.
Yeah, they have
Yeah.
Friends, Big Bang Theory, Game of Thrones. I haven't seen Game of Thrones probably. I didn't hear great things about the.
Yeah, I would not
I haven't seen
recommend
it
starting
either,
it
and I
for
don't
sure.
want to watch
I
it
definitely
based on
wouldn't
what I
recommend
heard.
starting it.
But
No.
my parents like the show, so I mentioned like, hey, they have this and they have that,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
Where can you find Cobra Kai these days? Because I know it was on YouTube. Is it still on YouTube?
No, it's going to
no,
Netflix. It's going to Netflix.
It is going to Netflix.
Yeah, it's going
That's
to
right. Yeah.
Rhino.
Yeah.
Rhino, I was on one of Justin Proper's live streams, and we were talking about that, and it was like an article saying like it's either going to be put on Hulu or Netflix.
Okay.
Okay.
And honestly, just put it on Netflix because that's like one of the only streaming services I subscribe to.
I love Hulu. I've got Netflix and Hulu, but we have
we
a
used to own Hulu, but like we unsubscribed, and we have Netflix and crappy Disney Plus. I don't know.
I got Disney Plus too, but I only watch it because of classic cartoons.
yeah. I
Oh,
watch
yeah,
a lot of
dude.
X-Men.
I got
I'll
Disney
be
Plus. I've been
honest,
watching
like,
the old X-Men series.
Yeah, then the
Oh
Yes,
yes, yes.
I've been watching the old
Yes.
I'm
animated
rewatching the Clone Wars.
Yeah. I'm in season 3.
Yeah,
now.
exactly.
Yeah,
Like
I'm doing
the
that.
nostalgia
Mhm.
stuff.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
that's the best part about it. In
Mhm.
terms of like exclusives, it's like the Mandalorian's like the only thing that people have been watching, and then that's it. It's like they were saying like it's this big thing. It's like no, this ain't shit.
I'm sorry, but for me, the Mandalorian's become a little bit like The Force Awakens.
Oh,
it was good. It was, like I thought it was better than it was when I first saw it.
I kind
That
of
makes
And
sense, man.
the more I think about it, I haven't watched it again. I will say that, but the more I think about it, the more I start seeing the holes in it.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's my thoughts on it.
I don't hate the show. I think it has problems, but like, I don't have the same like feeling as I did. Like, I mean, we all know Baby Yoda's adorable and stuff. I'm very worried. I'm very worried about
season 2.
Yeah, I'm very worried about season 2.
I think there's a lot of people out there that are really worried about season 2. I mean, with all the announcements of who they're going to be bringing in.
Yep.
I mean, what's your story now? I mean, we still really know nothing about the main character.
Yeah.
They're now introducing more characters for I don't know what purpose, just to keep people watching. I don't.
Yeah.
They were never going to have the problem of losing the audience from where they are right now. They just needed to. I mean, I must admit, they need to get Baby Yoda out of the story.
Yeah.
Yeah, just have
trapped
Ahsoka.
now. They do that.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're kind of trapped. Yeah.
So for me, I think the comparison to Episode 7 is very fair. It's a mediocre. For me, Mando's a mediocre story at best, dressed in what feels like Star Wars. So, like, Force Awakens felt like Star Wars, the ships and the music, and for the most part, it felt more like a Star Wars than anything we've gotten recently. But the story it was a rehash, and the Mando's kind of a very, very shallow story. There's not much depth in any of the characters. And it's only 8 episodes, but that's what they call a season these days.
Mm-hmm.
It's 8. What was the average episode time? 35 minutes.
Yeah,
if that.
Yeah, if that.
So that's not a whole lot of storytelling.
It's kind of ridiculous, actually. Think about it.
Yeah.
To develop your main story, and your main character has almost no lines and we don't know much about him at all.
But yeah, at the same time, they probably won't get rid of Baby Yoda. Just like seeing like how much the traction's going.
yeah.
Like,
It's a cash cow.
I still stand by my theory that they're bringing Ahsoka in to take Baby Yoda out of the story, and then they'll announce a standalone
I don't think so.
Ahsoka. You don't reckon?
I don't think so.
I could see
I
it.
agree with that.
I
one.
think
That was-
Ahsoka's going to get her own show, and Baby Yoda's not going anywhere because that little motherfucker sold out already. The one that makes noises, and it's already like 3 times the fucking price everywhere.
Okay,
Try getting one right now for less than $60.
Okay. So
Agreed.
with everything that
agree
we've
with that,
heard,
Tom.
hold on. With everything that we've heard, you don't think there's a possibility that they'll take Baby Yoda out and bring Boba Fett in?
No, Boba Fett's coming.
No, we know Boba Fett's coming, but they'll keep Boba Fett in the story while taking Baby Yoda out with Ahsoka. Ahsoka will show up for 1 episode or 2 episodes, take Baby Yoda out because she's always dealing with children of the Force throughout all her story arcs. And they'll then announce an Ahsoka series that will involve Baby Yoda and her teaching Baby Yoda or something like this. And then they'll move forward with The Mandalorian with Boba Fett. You don't think there's a possibility of that?
Maybe in that respect, yeah. They're not going to send Baby Yoda anywhere, and that's the thing you guys all said too. Besides, we don't know anything about the main character. We don't know jack shit about Baby Yoda yet either.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't know shit about any character.
6 years old.
Yeah, true.
I mean, I don't think they're going to get rid of him simply because they're a cash cow. Like if they move Baby Yoda out of the show and even to put him in another show, they'd have to do it in the last episode because they're going to lose half their audience.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they would. They would lose a lot of people if they got rid of him. Yeah.
Unless the new show starts
in their corner
right away at the same time, like it starts streaming episode 1 the very next week after the episode they move Baby Yoda over. Otherwise, they're going to lose too much audience. I don't think they have the balls to do that.
Oh man, I tend to disagree. That's
hilarious.
I tend to disagree just based on the fact of how many new or nostalgic characters they're planning on.
Look at this
bringing in.
crap. We got My Nerdy Home and Ryan Cannell in the chat. Sorry, Raging Rhino.
No, that's all right. Yeah, I was just saying, like, with how many characters they're essentially going to be bringing in. I mean, let's count them up. We've got Boba Fett. We've got possibility of Rex. We've got Ahsoka. We've got Sabine Wren. We've got who am I missing? I know I'm missing someone.
Just name a Star Wars character they're planning. Sure.
Anyway, you get my point. They can basically bring a character in each episode. So taking Baby Yoda out, you think them taking Baby Yoda out is going to make them lose an audience when they're going to bring in Ahsoka, Boba, Rex, all of these other characters? Really? They're not going to lose audiences just by taking Baby Yoda out.
Yes.
Oh, God, yeah, they will. Oh, yeah. Oh, Bo-Katan. Senate says Bo-Katan.
Bo-Katan, that's it.
That's another one. Yeah.
Look, I get it among the fan community. There's some hate and there's some love for Baby Yoda. The normies love that fucking thing.
Yeah.
There we go.
I can't walk down the street in my Baby Yoda shirt without 20 people going, oh, it's
Same
here.
here.
Where'd you get it?
Yeah, okay.
Clone army of Baby Yodas.
Yeah.
And I'm not kidding. Like, I looked it up. Like, that sucker's going for like $67, 50 some bucks already. And it was only a $20-some toy.
Yeah, I wonder if the Hot Toys
like,
weren't sold out yet.
Even like legit fans of Star Wars, like bigger Star Wars fans than me, like think that Baby Yoda's adorable.
I'm in trouble because my girlfriend wants one and I can't find one now. And I'm like, she's not getting mine.
What they need to do is Mando needs to take Baby Yoda.
Hot Toys hasn't sold out yet.
Camino.
Well, it's
and then
$410 fucking dollars.
Baby
So.
Yoda, like a $3,000.
Yeah, but who's gonna?
There's
that's
a Baby
little high.
Yoda hot toy.
But yeah, it's gonna be it's gonna be a life size figure from Hot Toys with a child. Yeah, I'll pull up my screen here. You guys can see it. I did not order this one, even though I was told that I probably should. So there we go. Yeah, it's literally
good, but it ain't worth no $500.
It looks really good. It looks really good. Well, you can get the Sideshow one. It's not it's more like a statue. It's only $230, I think.
$500 for that.
It's still too much. I don't mind paying the 20 some bucks I've paid for the ones I got.
Burn it.
I'd pay $100 so that I could burn it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
look.
I'm posable.
I will say I'm not completely against Baby Yoda. I just don't like the idea that it can do what it can do without. I mean,
Ryan Kennel ordered one of these. I think so.
Yeah,
he might have got two.
Oh, that's right. Ryan's in
I
the
got
chat.
fucking two of them. So you never know.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what?
Ryan has a
Mandal-
Ray pop figure.
Mhm.
I
Mandalorian-
used to.
Hilarious.
Oh no, I still do.
Man,
Oh God.
Oh my god!
Is that the legit toy, Tom?
Yes.
Yes.
Holy shit!
It's a beautiful.
Oh my
baby
god! Are you
boy.
serious?
Yeah.
but it's 50 years old, so it can do force powers because it's 50 years old.
Don't get Greg started.
See,
I want Revan's saber. That's my next
Oh
thing.
yeah. Yep.
I
Mando's
was just
supposed to
but
It's supposed to take place in like the underworld of the Republic 2.0. They need to like find Baby Yoda's planets and then realize that like it's been taken over by like the Hutts, and the Hutts use little Baby Yodas like chicken fights. They have them walk into like some seedy bar, and there's like two little Baby Yodas in a pit fighting to the death. That's what I want to see. Make a show about that.
Ryan's got Revan's saber pre-ordered. Man, I was looking at that. I watched your video, Ryan, and I heard that you pre-ordered it, and
Dude,
so I went looking.
That looks
on
really badass.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the Revan saber looks sick.
Oh my
Mhm.
god! I want that so bad.
Yeah. No.
Hey Tom, I pre-ordered that one.
The cheapest one that I
How
could
much is that
find
one?
was nearly 500 Australian.
I think it's like two. Let's see. No, 315. Sorry.
Oof.
And it's got. Here's the accessories it comes with.
I can't justify. I mean, I like the baby and all, but I can't.
It's a lot.
justify
There's
spending
two
that shit.
versions of the child, and it's got all his accessories. I mean, it's got the pod for the. Yeah, it's got a ton of shit.
A ton of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's deluxe.
Did you really buy it, Ryan? As bad as you hate Baby Yoda?
I think he's talking about the saber.
No,
Saber.
he got the
Oh, the
he got
saber.
He got the
Yeah.
Revan saber.
The saber that
Yeah.
Ryan.
Even
Sorry,
still,
this-
you hate the fucking show. What are you doing?
Yeah, but he's a big fan of Revan, though.
Yeah,
You're weird. You're part of the fucking problem, Ryan.
Oh, you're Ryan. Where'd you get your for 225, Ryan?
I'm just picking on
Yeah, where did you get that for 225,
That's what
Ryan?
Amazon. Oh, that's right.
Amazon.
It's on.
Amazon.
You know, yeah, I just
Fucking
worked
hell.
out. I just worked out with Jeff earlier that it's actually cheaper for me to send him the money and get him to post it to me than me just buying it on the cheapest I can find.
How
Revan
fucked up is
saber.
that? How fucked up is that? That's insane.
I'm just
I
giving
wanna
you
say
shit,
that.
Ryan.
It's Legends content. That's why
It
it's going to
still
get it.
counts as
Yep, that's it.
Mandalorian, though.
Did you pre-order those Pops, Funko Pops, Ryan? Even though you hated doing that, they are going to release Darth Revan and Darth Malak. And I pre-ordered them as soon as I saw that GameStop had them available. I bought them right away.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh,
man.
Revan, I was
I-
thinking. I keep thinking of that guy at the end of Mandalorian. Sorry, that's my bad.
Oh
Ryan.
yeah. Okay. All right. I wonder if Amazon.
That was
I wonder
my
if Amazon
fault.
still has in stock. Probably not.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
is true, Ryan. It does
I'm
have
having an old
Shh.
stoner moment. Don't
share
worry about
my
it.
share my screen, Jeff.
No,
Yes,
I know
guys.
he's behind us. Yeah, I got you, Ryan. It was my fault. I was having a stoner moment.
Ooh.
This saber.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah.
That is
looks
a
so
beautiful
sick. And
So you're
the
thinking of
That
Gideon?
looks cool.
Yeah, he was thinking the Dark Saber.
Oh,
Yeah, I was thinking of the one from Mandalorian. That was my
Mhm.
fault.
the
Yeah.
guy who gives people irrational like extra time to do nothing. Like, oh, we're gonna wait till sundown. Don't know why.
I'm-
We're just. I got this TIE fighter parked like 6 feet away that can just blow your whole building away from like.
Yeah. Amazon sold out of the.
so this is the
saber.
cheapest one I can
I was
find.
gonna say I can't.
It's $410
Good Lord.
Australian. And look at the blades. You can go red. You can get the yellow and purple,
Yeah.
or just go straight purple, and it just
Mm-hmm.
looks so sick.
Yeah, I didn't see it on Amazon. I just checked on my.
Yeah.
phone.
It's sold out on Amazon, I believe.
Yeah. I mean, without a doubt. I mean,
I want it so
I mean,
bad.
I know Big Bad Toy Store
That
still
thing-
has it
that
in
thing is
stock,
that thing is. sexy
and they
right
do
there.
flat rate $4 shipping for a lot of shit. So it's worth looking at it there. Because I was looking at I've got some Sideshow rewards. I was looking at getting the Aquaman Justice League Hot Toys, but it's cheaper on Big Bad Toy Store and cheaper shipping because Sideshow charges like $30 fucking shipping now for that shit.
Oh,
Does anyone have this one?
rough.
This one's pretty cool too.
I want to get Aquaman's trident.
Ooh, that'd be sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to add that to my collection.
I have that on. I have to go pick it up.
Dooku saber.
Yeah,
Dooku.
That
Yeah.
was pretty cool.
because they re-released it and gave it to GameStop. Yeah. Okay, you got the GameStop pre-order, Ryan. Okay. Yeah. But yeah, Dooku Saber is pretty sweet, man. That thing sold out when it came out a long time ago. Ryan says he has Aquaman's Trident.
Yeah, I saw it on his.
Of course he
Or
would.
we meant the
It was
actual
in some of
Trident,
his
not
videos.
what's in your pants, Ryan.
Yeah, that's the exact trident I
Pre-order.
want.
How is Zabi anyway?
Rhino,
What?
the website you had pulled up.
Oh,
Because I've heard
Zabi?
some shit now after I went and ordered something. Yeah.
I don't know. I've never used it. I've never bought anything through
Oh
them.
hell!
So
What is that?
That's the new Dawn of the Dead 4K edition coming out. I pre-ordered it through Zabi because that was the only place I could find it. And people
good
have been
Lord.
telling me they're really pissy about shipping and stuff.
Dude,
how long's it been?
That's amazing.
Oh, it doesn't even come out until like
Oh.
it comes out in like October, I think, or
Yeah.
August.
Mm-hmm.
That's
So-
amazing. Fucking A, that's amazing, dude. I'd love to have that.
But
Yeah.
people are saying their shipping shit, so I don't know.
In terms of like the price or
Just getting it out to people, I guess.
Just
Oh,
like
okay.
actually
But I
getting
paid
it
with
out on time.
PayPal, so just in case.
Is that who shipped you your Jaws 2 thing that got mangled in the mail? I saw that.
Oh, some
Yeah, I
idiot on
fucking saw
eBay.
that. It was.
I-
Yeah, that's just not the best thing to ship that in. I don't
They
understand.
folded in
He's
half
just
and
lucky
gave
I
you
got
a
it for
mailbox?
cheap.
Yeah.
Well, and it wasn't his fault, but he should have been smart enough to fucking ship it into like between two pieces of cardboard or tagboard.
Yeah.
Christ, the guy I ordered a CD from shipped it in fucking between two pieces of cardboard. You know, it's like a CD as long as you got it in a a padded thing, whatever. That's nice. Which one's that one?
this is very old. It's Obi-Wan Kenobi's.
Oh, it looks like it's
awesome.
bent. Or is that just the way your angle of your camera?
I think.
Yeah,
think
this
it
is
was
I just bought
Oh,
this.
I knew he's gonna go get it now.
Oh, he's gonna go get it.
He's gonna get it. He does it like I think every other stream.
It's
Yes, Soul Assassin. I did hear about that rumor that they're going
Nice.
to be nihilists, but I also heard Darth Treya,
Yeah.
and also Darth Sion, possibly too.
All right. Sup, asshole?
Yeah, Christy.
Hey, Christy, what's up?
Hey, Christy.
Rhino, are we gonna go full?
Yeah, that's it. Obi-Wan
Yeah, there you
versus-
How much was
Obi-Wan
that
versus
bad boy?
Maul. This.
How much was that? Yeah.
Oh man, I bought this like 7 years ago. I bought this, and it would have been about, I think it was around $200 back then.
I got this from a yard
But it's-
sale, I believe.
It doesn't. I don't know if this is the.
The Revan figures.
I don't know. Black
I
Series.
got one around the same era, or at least I used to have one around the same era as Runners, but I gave it to an ex-girlfriend's kid, so
The
Hey,
Colt-
Senate, are you talking about these? There's a Darth Revan.
I might have
Black
another
Series.
one laying around somewhere too.
cool thing
Though.
about this saber though is that you can actually,
Take it apart. Oh, cool.
and you
Yeah.
can have the
Jedi Knight
two.
Revan.
Which, can I ask why in universe they don't have things like that? Like they invented one that folds. They can't come up with one that has
Yeah.
like, magnets that stick them together.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have to like fold it.
Well,
in
they
half.
had.
like raise retarded dark
You're talking about the same
Swiss Army lightsaber.
people that actually gave Rey Bilbo Baggins' teeth in Rise of Skywalker. So
Yeah, no kidding.
she
I don't
really
know
wanted
what
that mithril. She wanted that.
I don't know what
ring
happened
They
to
should
it.
have
but
called the
I had-
Wayfinder my precious.
That shit.
I don't know what,
Or the
I don't know what
knife.
happened to it, but I had Anakin's saber, but it had one blade in it, but you could change it from
Yeah,
red to
I
blue.
remember that.
And obviously, you
Oh.
could use it as Vader's saber, or you could use it as Anakin's saber.
Oh, that's sick.
And I don't even know what happened to it.
I don't think I've ever heard of that.
I have.
That was dope.
I actually owned one.
That's
Yeah,
sick.
they sold them for a while. They came out during, I think, at either Attack of the Clones or Revenge of the Sith. I don't remember which one.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I remember when they first came out, I bought it. Don't own it anymore because it
I'm
broke.
obviously just super late on this lightsaber stuff.
Oh man, if I could, I'd just collect as many lightsabers as I could. I want Obi-Wan's, I want Anakin's. I'd even get a Vader one, even though it's exactly the same as Anakin's.
Oh,
Yeah.
But it's still Vader. That's why.
I'd get
yeah, it's Vader.
Windows.
It's just got like black
Mace
paint
Windows.
on it.
I'd even want Yoda's, even though the hilt would be quite small.
Oh,
Yeah.
Anakin's.
so that looks so cool.
So you have an obsession with phallic symbols.
Wait a minute, is that the
Oh,
prequel
yeah.
or the OT one?
This is Luke's. It's the one that had Luke Skywalker on the box.
Okay.
Now you can't find that. You have to get it. It says fucking Rey's lightsaber. So
Oh,
my
fuck
God.
that shit.
Dude, I hate that so much.
bullshit.
Mm.
Thief.
Like on like Galaxy's Edge,
Identity
it's like
theft is a real.
when
It's not a
you,
joke.
when you purchase that
Mhm.
lightsaber, it's like it's Rey's lightsaber. It's like, no, I'm gonna say it's
No,
Luke's
it's not.
lightsaber.
Yeah.
It's like at the
It-
end of.
it is
Have you all
Luke's
seen
lightsaber.
Robot Head's video on Disney Doesn't Understand Lightsabers?
Oh,
He
God,
put it out
yes.
ages ago, and at the
Oh.
very end of it, he's got a picture of Anakin's saber in like a glass cabinet on display, and it says underneath it Rey Skywalker's lightsaber.
Oh wait,
It's in not
That-
Galaxy's Edge. It's in the
yeah.
launch bay, I think. Yeah.
No, I know. This was like almost a year ago. Jeremy and Drunk 3PO did like a video where they
Yeah.
it was after they met Darth Vader, and then they
Yeah.
were just filming like some of the things like in this like museum part, and like they go down. It's like it says Rey's lightsaber, and they're like, yeah, that's disrespectful, and they obviously
Yeah, I saw that video.
yeah, they take a shot at what is it? Rose Tico's potato sack.
So bad.
Right.
Yeah.
It's
There was
just-
2 or 3 vendors at Celebration last year that had like just tables full of those Black Series Force Effects lightsabers.
Mhm.
A ton of them.
yeah, it's just
A
the
friend of mine
fact that-
bought Revan and Episode 1 Obi-Wan. What do you got?
like I
I'm
remember
not
one-
Revan. Maul. Sorry.
I remember one time, I think it was like downtown Chicago. I was with my mom and my sister, and we were at the Disney store. And you know, of course, they had lightsabers because they own Star Wars. But like, I tell my mom, like, "Hey, you see this right here? It says Rey's lightsaber. That's bull crap. It's Luke's lightsaber." And then she mentions to me like, "Hey, you know, there's probably some little kids out there who probably know that it's Rey's lightsaber. It's like whatever. Like they should know that it's Luke's lightsaber. It's like it's
Yeah.
Luke's lightsaber. Like that's
Hey, Thomas.
Hey Thomas, yeah. I even want Luke's saber in the Dark series, or the Black series. Sorry.
Yeah, the one from the Return of the Jedi that we all wanted him to have in the fucking sequel
Oh.
trilogy. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Why did-
Would have been nice, right?
Mhm.
dude,
We didn't
I-
even
I-
see that
I
saber the whole time, right? Did we see that saber at all in
no.
the trilogy? What about in the flashback? The flashback between when Luke is training Leia. Does he have his green saber?
No,
I think so.
What
I
about
don't think so. I think it was blue.
which one? But he
No,
had the
I-
green one to
I only
try
saw the
back
movie
Kylo
once,
Ren
and I'll
in the
never
vision.
see it again.
Oh, he did have the. He used the
And
green one.
how
I'm
did they
sorry. He used to try to kill his nephew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His murder my nephew lightsaber. He only brings it out for those special occasions.
Oh, that's
Special
right.
cases of killing family members. He's the only ones who get that one. So that's the only ones that get it.
Yeah, because
Fuck
that's the thing, though.
Ryan
Because after
Johnson.
watching Last Jedi, I was trying to figure out. Okay, Rey has the blue lightsaber from basically Anakin, but Luke is supposed to still have his lightsaber with him. He never showed it to train Rey, but
Yeah.
I guess it wasn't in the script.
Found this fan art the other day.
Mm.
Wouldn't that have been nice?
I like that picture of Snoke. I kind of wish I had have used that in my video.
Yeah.
Speaking of
Wait, I like how it implies that Luke killed him. You know, I like that.
yeah,
Yeah.
But you know,
Um,
he had to get Ryan
Wait.
Johnson's take on this shit. So whatever. God. I'm sorry, Ruin Johnson. Ruin Johnson. Yeah,
Rianne Johnson.
Can't Luke use a ghost lightsaber? That's a good question. And like Mauler and those guys on EFAP say, isn't it just better to be dead? You still have all the same force powers you do when you're alive.
Yep.
What's the point of being alive?
I don't even understand this Force Ghost shit.
Did you watch that?
They don't either.
He doesn't either.
Yeah, they don't either. Yeah.
Did you watch the Rise of Palpatine's How It Should Have Ended?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that one.
Dude, I love that channel.
Yeah, I know.
That channel is great. I mean,
They have some pretty good stuff. That video, I liked it when.
Honestly, it's not. Honestly, the Rise of Palpatine, like How It Should Have Ended, it's probably, I wouldn't say it's their best they've done. I think their Last Jedi is better.
The Last Jedi one's for sure better. Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Like there's just so many funny parts to it. It's like, again, like they managed the fact like why the hell did Finn and Rose kiss? Like that's just so.
No idea.
I will say I prefer.
They don't even know why.
I prefer the honest trailers
literally
to How It Should Have Ended.
Should have like killed them right there. And
it depends. It depends on. I don't know. I didn't like their Rise of Skywalker one. I didn't think it was that good.
See, I like their Hero Cafe and villain.
Oh,
stuff.
absolutely.
Did everyone here see the honest trailer for Rise of Palpatine?
Yeah, I didn't think it was that good. Their Last Jedi one was okay, but the Rise one wasn't that good.
Yeah, I mean,
for everything that they could have made,
not their best.
A lot.
Yeah.
And then I think they tried to imply it was all just, it was fan service fault for the movie being shitty, and I'm like, ugh.
Oh, they did. Yeah.
They listened to the fans, so that's why it's bad.
I don't know who the fuck they were servicing with that movie, but it sure weren't the fans.
Yeah. The one part I laughed at with the honest trailer was the fact that they mentioned that it was like the mechanic with no arms.
Oh my god.
The bit that I loved,
the penis alien.
Claude. I loved in the honest trailer.
He has a name. Say his name. His name is Claude.
The bit that I love, the bit that I love on the honest trailer is when they're standing on the Death Star and they're doing the saber fight, and it's "I love you, I hate you, I love you, I hate you."
That's literally what it was. Like honest to God, like how does Raylo work for anyone?
You got to be twisted, Ronner. You got to be twisted in the head for it to work.
Yeah.
See, the fact that you look at it and go, "Man, Raylo is fucking stupid," makes you normal. So well done.
Yes.
Has Shadowversity done a video on the lightsaber battles and Rise of Skywalker yet? I haven't looked.
Not that I know of yet. I don't think he has, because I have notifications turned on for him. I haven't seen one yet.
Oh man, he needs to do the one on when they're fighting on the Death Star, because that's some of that made the choreography in Last Jedi.
I didn't hear what you said.
I know it did. It was so bad.
It was so
bad.
Let me hit your lightsaber over here. It was awful.
Dude, that lightsaber battle in Rise of Skywalker where they're like on the ruins of the Death Star, like
dude, it was like swinging axes.
Yeah, exactly.
It's really awful.
Like I was sitting down in the theater with my friend, and I'm telling him like, this is a really shitty fight. Like this is one of the worst lightsaber battles I have ever seen. It's like, bah! Like they're swinging bats at each other.
Yeah, it was probably one of the worst, if not the worst.
Fact that they just use the force freeze to like, it's just like, that's not how it freaking works.
That's not how the force fucking works. Yeah, they know that. They just don't know what they're doing.
It's a diet thing. Don't worry about it. It's just a diet.
Yeah.
It's
a diet. It's a fucking diet.
It's Harry Potter. It's Harry Potter. It's Star Wars.
Harry Potter, yeah.
Yeah.
Star Wars.
And honestly, like Han making an appearance in the movie just pissed me off. Absolutely.
Well, it doesn't really make sense with anything within the Star Wars universe. I understand that they're trying to play it off as just a memory. He's not a Force ghost. He's not a Force ghost. It's just a memory, all of that sort of thing. But it just doesn't fit. It doesn't work.
Exactly.
I know there's people out there that want seeing Han Solo back again, but to me it was
exactly. And it just, all I saw from that scene was Kylo killing his father from Force Awakens. That's what popped in my mind.
Yep.
Like like especially when Luke, shows up as a Force ghost in Off 2. Oh my god. Like I was depressed.
But you know what the Rise of
I was
Skywalker
so
actually
depressed.
did? The Rise of Skywalker actually showed all of us how, in some bits, not all of it, but how JJ wanted the story to go in regards to Finn being Force sensitive. There's little touches of that in The Force Awakens, and then of course we get nothing in The Last Jedi, and then we get back to the Rise of Skywalker, and all of a sudden he's got this Force sensitivity back again. Like there's little things that you can see what J.J. Abrams wanted to do. I still don't praise J.J. Abrams because he still clearly has no idea what he's done or how he's affected Star Wars in the long run. So he just doesn't get it anyway. But you can sort of see what he wanted to do.
The good news is for him, he doesn't care.
No.
So.
And just the fact to me that like in Rise of Skywalker, like Luke actually felt more like Luke, like not Last Jedi. Luke, it just pissed me off because like, oh my god, like he's dead.
That's how I felt too, Senate.
Oh my god, like
That's how I felt too.
Again, like that's when the depression stage came in for me.
Yep.
God, I remember watching the fight scene on top of the Death Star wreckage, and like, what are they doing? And of course, you could tell that they made it more one-sided because Kylo was just playing with her. He was just kicking the shit out of her. She had no chance. But still, it was just like he could have easily killed her if he was that good.
Yeah.
Just imagine those two fighting anyone from the prequel trilogy. They last maybe 15 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
They're both dead.
Right? Even the young,
even the younglings would fuck them up.
Kylo and Rey together couldn't have killed the younglings. The younglings.
Can you imagine that?
They were like, Kylo, you couldn't even beat those medieval.
Can you imagine that?
Those
Oh
medieval
my
weapons.
God.
Just imagine like Dark Rey comes in with her double lightsabers, you know, with the kids.
Oh my God. We got J.J. Abrams in the house, I think. Like, what's wrong? You didn't like my movie?
You're talking about my movie? But
that was
it's my
such a
movie.
great episode. That was such a great
Oh,
episode.
look, we got JJ.
We're sorry, JJ. It was just you're not really good at what you do.
No.
Yeah, you
But
can't
they're my
really-
movie.
Do you know that? Do you understand what you've done to Star Wars?
I know that Ryan, that round-headed bastard, ruined the movies more than I did.
Yeah, but then you came back and you tried to make everyone happy by throwing shade at him, but you still fucked it up yourself. So
Exactly.
you got anything to say about that?
Did I? Mystery box.
Whoa.
Mind?
Thank you, JJ. You can leave now.
Yeah, you can leave with your butt cheek nose.
Fade
Yeah,
to
go
Lens.
run the DCEU for us, why don't you?
No, hey, no.
He's not touching that shit. He's not touching it.
God,
What?
no.
Of course he's touching it. He's going to have his dick prints all over it.
Here's what I gotta
His
say.
dick- Did you say his dick prints all over it?
AT&T needs to
It's fucking
get him
dick prints all over it.
I'm gonna ruin Superman. Da 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 da. Fuck you all. Da 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 da. Good night.
Just look at the flyby script. It
I was
tells you
gonna say
everything.
that's flyby script is garbage. So if you really want to know what he can do with Superman, go read that. It's awful.
No. He's gonna take a look at. He's gonna say, "Oh, what's everybody's favorite Superman movie? Oh, Superman 2." So this time we'll do Zod back. We'll bring Zod back, but he got cloned in the Phantom Zone, so now there's 10,000 of them.
with Death Star lasers for his cock. So that's how it's gonna work.
No, he could destroy planets with his eye beams.
Lens
Maybe it
flares
starts
and
with
Mr.
Superman
Boxes and
getting a
Superman.
strange box in the mail.
No, he got mailed in a box from Krypton. That's how he got there. He
Oh my
arrived.
God.
He arrived in a mystery box on Earth.
he arrived on Earth in a mystery box. That's right.
Oh, fuck.
No, JJ would be more like, what's everybody's favorite Superman? Isn't the one where he got drunk and fought himself? Yeah, that's the one.
Do a whole
Everybody
movie
loved
of the
that one.
junkyard scene.
Yes, yeah.
Hey, isn't
That's
everyone's-
he thinks that's everybody's, or he would probably say Superman Returns was everybody's favorite Superman movie. 'Cause,
isn't
you know, he's an
everyone
idiot.
and J.J. Abrams just gonna say like isn't everyone's like least favorite Superman the ones that this guy named Zack Snyder directed?
Dark Cinder.
Hey Tom, I'm curious to know your thoughts on the whole Pattinson thing. Like,
Yeah.
do you think with all this Snyder stuff that's going on and everything, there's any chance that the Pattinson thing won't happen and Affleck will?
I tried talking about that in Mara Jade's stream,
Mhm.
and we were
Take
looking.
it
Well,
away,
we created a brand new award tonight. For those who watch our show, we have the minimum effort puppy. If you're aware, the minimum effort puppy. We have started a new award. It is called the Lazy Puppy Award, and yeah, the first award winner is Robert. He retroactively won, so we're going to call it the Pattinson Award. I think is the plan.
That sounds
So yeah, here's the video. Let me do that again
Bring Tart
because it. Yeah, I didn't loop it like I was supposed to. There we go. Okay, there we go.
Lazy Puppy Award.
Oh my god!
AKA the Pattinson Award. The
The
Pattinson
Pattinson
Award.
Award.
Oh man!
He gets the first one ever.
I just got the joke. I just
Lazy
got
Puppy
it.
Award.
Working out is so hard.
I'm just gonna go blow up my fucking microwave
There's
again,
a chance of
guys.
that movie being completely scrapped now because of the COVID thing and because of that.
I've been hearing rumors.
I'm gonna
Is that all you can
You
say?
never know.
Is that all you can say?
Here's
Well-
what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna be honest. After seeing the Tenet trailer recently, like it makes me a little bit excited for the Batman. Just seeing what Robert Pattinson sort of has in that movie.
I don't think it's about his acting. I think it's more about
Not so much his acting, just like
dedication.
Tom, you were gonna say something
yeah.
about that, I think. Oh yeah.
The only lift ways. Yeah, I think it sets a bad precedent. Yeah. When's the sun come up?
That's excellent.
Fucking Pattinson, Jesus! Who the hell thought it was a good idea to make this guy Batman? Seriously.
We know he can, the thing is, it's not a question about how he can act, but it's just the way he looks at the character. He's not looking at it like anybody else who got this fucking role would be like, whatever you want me to do, I will fucking do it.
But
Right?
It doesn't matter.
That's exactly
The
my
I look
stance
at
on it.
It's fucking Batman.
Right.
But with the people that casted this movie, right? Like the people that actually chose him to play Batman,
Fucking Jeff Johns.
how can you see Batman or Bruce Wayne in this character, in this person? Like his body shape, his build. I mean, you look at the animated Batman, right? And how square he sort of is.
Yeah.
Right?
Mhm.
And the best portrayal of that squareness that I've ever seen is in Ben Affleck.
Sparkle.
Hey, speaking of Jeff Johns, by the way, like you remember when well, obviously we all know when the Snyder Cut got released, but you know there
Probably
were
shit
tweets-
himself.
there were all
he
these,
probably-
no, there were tweets- yeah, there were all these tweets saying like, hey, like what's his name? Jim Lee. He congratulated Zack Snyder.
Mhm.
So many of these other people congratulated him. Jeff John, crickets.
Because
Yep.
he's the one who, the reason we got what we got is because of Jeff Johns.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Jeff Johns should just stick to comic books. That's what he's good at.
Yes. Thank
I
you.
don't even walk.
It's so hard to walk. And then I gotta think of it. Then they gotta maybe comb my hair. I want to shave.
Or blow up your
By
microwave.
the way, You can get these shirts at our Mixed Tees store, just so you know.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Really Snyder cut.
I just ordered a Zack Snyder t-shirt.
Did you get it from the
charity thing?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're not a charity thing, trust me. But we also have the other one, The Last Jedi, not canon as well.
Hey, if I have the money, I'll get The Last Jedi isn't canon.
A lot of people have been liking. Believe it or not, that motherfucker has been selling like 10-1 to the Snyder cut.
I want that.
Last Jedi is canon.
Yeah, I go to Star Wars Celebration with that shirt on.
Is that in your Teesprings or something?
I remember
it's in our mixed tees is who we go through. It's a different company. They have actually really good quality tees. And I'm not trying to do like a advertisement here. No, really. They have the other reason why we picked them is that they have bigger sizes. Because like the other one that you just meant, Teesprings, they only go up to like 2XL or something like that, or 3XL. This you can get like 5 or 6XL and some other things, and they have different other, and I've heard some of the quality of some of the Teespring. The other one isn't as good, so I mean I don't want to bash on it, but
I know.
I've got a few of their shirts.
Sorry, Tom, can you drop that link in the chat, please, so that I can?
Yeah,
of course,
absolutely.
I can.
That's awesome.
Absolutely.
And Anna, of course, I'm awake. It's 3:00 in the afternoon.
And if you recognize where those shirts came from,
he did get some sleep.
I did get some sleep though.
He had a 2:00 in the afternoon breakfast from McDonald's just a minute ago. So
thanks for coming on the Full Aussie last night.
Anna, what the hell are you doing here?
She's been hanging out with us. It's been awesome. She's another one that helps everyone.
Yeah.
And me and Greg were on a stream with her with John Talks a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I wasn't there for that.
Did you see my video
thanks
I
for that,
sent
Tom.
you, Anna? I sent you a video of Baby Yoda
Oh no.
of the toy.
Okay.
Should have seen the Aussie show this morning when the dogs were, when she was showing the puppies. She was so squealing.
Yeah. You puppy.
Real quick, I want to.
I don't think she saw it yet.
Comment from Jedi Lukey. Yes, I did see that where David Ayer threw shade at Jeff Johns, and I don't think it's over. I think you're going to continue seeing more of that. So just wait. Just wait. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun.
It's in your Twitter DM, Anna.
I'm interested for that haircut.
Baby Yoda's not happy.
He's crying.
You're gonna give Lost
Yoda
Jedi
crying.
or something.
I think Greg's stabbing it. I think that's why he's not happy.
Yeah.
Ryan, what are you doing to this baby?
Oh, that's funny. I'm definitely buying one of those tees, Tom. That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, we're like, we've seen these. We're like, fuck that. We're monetizing this shit.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah.
Because that's what it was. It was a jab at the fans, and
I know. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate.
I remember just
down, Tom.
It was just weird.
Okay, there we go. Oh, there it is. Oh, sweet. Nice. I'm definitely going to get the Last Jedi's not canon for sure.
Go for it.
Oh,
like I said, they've been selling 10-1 actually.
Man,
definitely going to get it, man.
I'm going to wear that on every video I do.
Oh yeah.
I'm poor right now, so
I'm going to give you one of them.
Yeah.
Don't feed Baby Yoda after midnight, Tom. Don't forget.
Yeah.
He had a Twinkie.
Midnight. Twinkie.
And he had a frog.
Yeah,
came with a
eats quite
frog.
a bit of those. Yeah. Oh, you did come with a frog?
He came with frog and a little bowl of broth.
Oh, nice.
Just quickly, Jeff just dropped the link for the straw poll in the chat. Go and vote. We've got roughly around 40 people watching. We've got 19 people that have voted. Please go and vote on our poll. It's a lot of fun. We just something we do.
Surprisingly,
I voted the moment I got here.
it's surprisingly closer than I thought it was going to be when I voted.
I'm going to say I agree with that. There's 5 votes for Sidious, and I didn't think he was going to get maybe 1 or 2. But there's a lot of people who love Sidious.
Yeah.
But it's Han Solo, man. It's Han Solo.
I don't know. It's
Vote now.
I like them both equally, and I just picked Sidious, but
I think next week we might do Jar Jar versus Wicket. So
That's a dumb one. You never want to put Jar Jar up against anybody.
We thought we were gonna. we originally were gonna.
You gotta make these
put him against
harder.
Han Solo.
Can I make a suggestion? You gotta make these a little harder, guys.
No, I know. We sometimes get ones that were really hard. What was last week? Last week was really
it's
hard.
just it's trying to pair somebody with somebody similar from the OT versus it's been difficult. Some of them have not been like last week. Was a lot better.
Have you had like Darth Maul and like Boba Fett or something like that?
No, let's see.
That's a good matchup there.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Boba versus
Okay.
Jango.
Yeah, we did Boba Fett versus Jango Fett. Jango Fett prequel trilogy. Boba Fett.
Well, outside of Darth Vader, those two are probably the arguably most popular characters, so that would be a tough one for people to choose between.
We did Vader versus Anakin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Jar Jar versus Rey.
We're not doing the.
Now you're talking. Now you're getting on the right page.
See, you know
There
what
you
though?
go.
I tell you what, I might.
Landslide.
That Jar Jar will actually win that one.
Yeah.
We might take it out of context. But like last week, Jabba and General Grievous, it was 14-13. Jabba it was a really close one.
Yeah,
really
that's a little
close.
bit better matchup there. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got to get ones that you can kind of see where people are going to have a tough time choosing. You know, like Qui-Gon versus Obi-Wan from the OT or something.
Yeah,
did we already have Obi-Wan? No, because our first one was Leia versus Padme.
Yeah.
Second one was Vader versus Anakin. Mm-hmm. Third one was Boba Fett, Jango Fett.
I'll try spinning. That's a neat trick.
Week 4 was Grand Moff Tarkin versus Count Dooku.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Yeah, that was a good one.
And then week 5 was C-3PO OT versus R2 in the prequel trilogy.
That's right.
Dexter Jester versus Finn is a suggestion from the Senate.
Well, the thing is with
Dexter,
these, we actually want to try and stay away from the sequels. Like, we don't even want to include those characters. Well, I don't anyway.
Scrum versus Jar Jar.
Here's the thing. Maybe you can include them in as
Scrum
a
versus
joke.
Jar Jar.
The Sarlacc Pit versus Rose.
Yeah, that's
now you're getting a little bit. Yes, that's like
Rhino.
Yo.
Listen to me. Like, if you take the sequel trilogy characters and you like make it as a joke, then I'd suggest doing that.
Hi, Jade.
Like the Starlight Pit versus Rose. Like that's perfect.
Good night, Mara. Thanks for stopping by. We appreciate it. Thank you so
How's
much.
it going, Mara?
Thank you.
Like that, like that's perfect. Like if you do it as like a joke, a jokey kind of way. Like I think I would suggest you guys do that.
See, we were going to do that, Mega Jetty. We were going to do that, and then we did. We were just trying to think of somebody we could put up against Solo, and it didn't. I think somebody in the chat came up with Palpatine versus Han Solo last week, I believe.
This may be a hot take. What about Han Solo versus Cad Bane?
See, if I was going to do Cad Bane, I'd probably do like Cad Bane versus. We've already done Boba Fett though, so
yeah.
Cad Bane versus IG.
Bane versus what's that other the one with the samurai hat thing? What's his name again? And he's always got that dog thing with him.
Oh, Imbo, I believe.
Oh,
that guy.
That dude.
It says throw his hat. His hat has like a blade on it, right?
Yeah, it's
Imbo, I believe. Yeah.
Well, he's got the Kung Lao hat from Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, I liked his design quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and we did Anakin versus Vader already, Bobby, or Jedi Luke. Yeah. Episode 2, Anakin versus bitch Kylo Ren.
Throwing them together, they've been, just a bit of fun. Something to
B2 Battle Droid versus Gonk Droid. There we go. There's a lot of different lineups, but it's been harder to pick as we've gone on. But we're gonna have to put Maul against somebody. Might have to bring Vader back for that one though.
I would go Jason Solo versus Kylo Ren, but we all know who's gonna win that. That one.
Oh, that's a landslide.
I don't think there's any.
Lethal Lightning made like a 30-second video of that.
1 minute.
It was an article saying like who would win, Jason Solo or Kylo Ren, and he said easy.
Jason Solo.
Jason Solo.
And then he ended it.
It was it. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it.
Like,
He didn't need to say anything else.
exactly. It's. I mean, again, common sense.
Ooh.
When we get done with the OT versus prequel trilogy, we should probably start doing like Jedi versus Sith, like our like
Yeah, that's
Jedi versus Sith, like dream mashups, like anything from the movies, the first 6, Clone Wars, or any of the Legends. So
Yeah.
because there are a ton.
You ever think about doing like the spaceships if possible? I don't know.
Yeah.
That's
Absolutely.
that just came up in my head, and I was like, that'd be really interesting.
Like X-Wing versus TIE Fighter.
Yeah, like or like
Okay.
Millennium Falcon versus
Our fucking oath. Yeah.
Slave One.
Trash Monster versus Kylo Ren.
Yeah, dude. Oh my God, Millennium Falcon versus Slave One.
Yeah.
That's
Trash Monster all the way, man. What was that thing's name? Damn, I can't remember.
Oh shoot, I can't remember either.
Ooh, Darth Revan versus Episode 3, Anakin pre being burnt alive.
Ooh.
That's a good one.
Oh yeah.
Damn. The Jawa that zapped R2 or Kylo Ren.
Darth Revan versus Episode 3 Anakin.
Again, like the joke.
That's going to be a good one because, well, I don't know. Revan, at the height of his power, was still more powerful than because Anakin had just started. He just adopted the dark side, so he's not as powerful yet.
See,
I mean, imagine how powerful he would have gotten if he would have actually beat Obi-Wan.
See again, like if
a lot.
Again, like if you're gonna bring the sequel trilogy stuff in, like you gotta like make it as a joke, like something like that. Like that. That's when you should use the sequel trilogy.
Like Kylo Ren and Rey versus Darth Revan. Darth Revan easily.
Yeah. Exactly. or like
Snoke, Kylo Ren, Rey
versus Darth
and
Bane.
Finn versus Revan. It's still Revan. Ooh.
like
Exar Crane versus Darth Maul.
Ooh.
like Finn
Yeah.
versus Jar Jar or something like that.
Finn versus Jar Jar.
Um,
Anybody in the sequel trilogy versus Jar Jar, I think Jar Jar's going to win every time.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
At least that would be my vote.
I mean,
Versus Poe Dameron.
Jar Jar, hell yeah.
Whose ship is the Ebon Hawk?
That's oh my god, what's his name?
Shoot.
Come on.
I've only just seen it in the chat. That's all.
Yeah, I know. I saw it in the chat.
The sad thing is, I'm like,
I'm mad at myself. If I can't remember this.
whose is it? And because I just bought this up, he wants the Millennium Falcon versus the Ebon Hawk. Look at this. It's so funny. As soon as I search it, picture of the Lego. Oh shit! Don't click on that.
It's not Revan's. It's
That's the Ebon Hawk there.
Mm-hmm.
was it Revan's or wasn't it? What's his name? I'm trying to here. I'll find it. We got an Old Republic characters. Wasn't it Karth Onassi? Wasn't it his ship?
That's not ringing any bells for me.
Yo, Rhino.
Yo.
After you're done.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry.
I need to tell you something.
It
like
was Davik. It was Davik's ship, and then Revan stole it. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was Davik's. That's right.
Of course, Ryan Killen's in.
Yes,
He was
correct.
so.
Thank you guys
Yeah,
for that.
for
I
sure.
could not believe I forgot that, but I haven't played KOTOR in a minute. But
Yeah.
Hey, Ryan.
everybody hates
Or a
Karth.
decade.
Sorry, yeah, go runner. What were you gonna say?
So I saw this. It was a retweet from Steph, I believe, from Bounding into Comics. Oh my god, this completely just. Oh my god, it pissed me off. Anita Sarkeesian.
Oh god, I saw that.
Yeah, made like a whole rant, or not a
Yep.
rant. Like it was like she was complaining about she wants Lego policemen to like be banned. It's
Yeah.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Try and stay on it.
like
Dumbass.
oh my god.
yeah.
It's a fucking toy. I mean
By the way,
they're just collectibles. Like I loved Lego as a kid, and it completely pisses me off. I mean, I still like it now. I don't like buy a lot of them anymore.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
tell Rhino's got behind him too.
Over
Man.
there, like oh my god, like it just completely pisses me off.
Yeah. Oh man, this is nothing in comparison to. I mean, if you've been on some of the other streams that we've done, I've got so much Lego, man.
That's
it's just
exactly
insane.
And
how
R2
much I've
back
got.
there.
What's
don't.
that?
You're gonna drop it again.
Yeah.
Don't do that again, man.
Oh man,
that's
let me show you. Let me
that's
show you what I actually did. I was talking to Lost Jedi the other night. This would have been a couple of weeks ago. Was it? Who was I talking to? Was you both there? Anyway, I was talking to one of them. We were on Discord, and I'm just walking around the house and I'm fiddling around with the Lego and everything. And let me show you this.
Oh
The
jeez.
water planet.
Manon. Yeah, that's right.
I wanted to tell Rhino about the Lego thing because that was just my
Oh,
God.
By the way, guys, I just hit 360 subscribers.
Nice.
So
Awesome.
thank you all very, very much.
Nice.
Thank you,
Yeah,
guys.
you deserve it, my
Well
man.
done.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
So I had this. You all know what this is, yeah? Does that look familiar?
Is that
It's
is that
it's basically
from Empire?
Episode
that's
1.
from Empire, correct?
Empire.
It's the
Right.
it's
It's the top of
the-
the stairs.
It's
it's
carbonite
where-
chamber.
yeah,
And
I was gonna say it's the
watched
carbon.
That's
It's
all
the
that's left that's
it's the Luke-
intact.
it's the Luke and Vader fight scene
Mhm.
on Cloud City.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's it. That's all that's left. It all fell apart, and there's all the pieces that broke off. I was just holding it in my hand. I was playing with it while I was talking, and then it just slipped out of my hand.
And I think me and Greg were like, was that
What-
something big? And then it's going to take a long time to put back together?
You know,
He said no.
can't you like go to like Lego.com and like download like one of the instruction?
Yeah, they have PDFs of all their instructions on there.
I
They
used
probably
to
sell
look
for
at-
50
I used-
bucks.
I used to look at so many of those.
Oh, there
as-
he is. There's here. Hold on, right now.
And so there you got that. That came off it, and you got Han in the back. So you
Oh,
take-
nice.
I love that.
That's fucking awesome.
And if you actually look at his face, he looks like he can't see. Oh,
Yeah.
it's quite cool. And then you flip his head around, and his eyes are open.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Nice.
But yeah, yeah.
Good. I like that set.
Man,
I
it's
like
so
that
it's
set,
so
yeah.
it's so annoying though, because the 40th anniversary was like just around the corner for Empire, and I was actually going to set this up, right, and put Luke and Vader at the top and just take a photo of it and put it on Twitter.
Yeah.
And, like a day before, I fucking dropped it and
It's
smashed it.
really
Oh
expensive.
my God, dude. Some of these Legos are insane how expensive they are.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
I'll show you something that you'll love.
Dude,
Hold on.
you remember those old Lego, like those really old Lego Star Wars? Like you remember when like Han, like remember when the carbonite Han thing? It used to be like a brick. It was just a brick with like printing of Han, like this with his
Yeah.
Lego.
Lego hands. Yeah. Lego hands.
And like, and you can see that stuff, you know, with like the Lego Star Wars, the complete saga game. Oh my god, childhood.
Yeah. Soul Assassins is the one that gets the Slave One Lego ship in. That's super pricey.
Oh, I got the slave one.
Oh,
That's
absolutely.
back
Dude, the
there.
Millennium
Oh,
Falcon.
there it
dude,
is.
dude.
There it is,
Oh.
Soul Assassin.
Yep, there it is.
Slave one.
Don't pick it
I
up.
want the Death Star,
Don't pick it up. Man.
dude. I really want the Death Star. The Death Star, man.
I don't want to talk politics, but this is
Oh yeah.
sorry.
Jabba's
Put Legos in the street so then walk on Legos. There you go.
Oh, I've stepped on it.
See, that's the-
man, that hurts.
Yeah. Oh, stepping on
absolutely.
Legos is the worst, man.
Mhm.
Oh, that's awesome.
I took Jabba and Leia out. I don't know why, but
That's friggin' sweet. Oh, the
Slave
Death
Leia.
Star, man. Can you imagine how expensive that one is? Do you have that one, Rhino? The Death Star?
Nah, man. I want the really big one.
Yeah.
Mm.
And then
That's
you got
hot.
Nice.
that. I
He
want the
did have
root-
it, but he dropped it, and now it's
That's probably about
Well-
close to Slave Leia he's gonna get, huh, Rhino?
Yeah.
It's quite
Nice.
Top 10 sexy Lego minifigures.
Oh, dude, there's the shuttle, man. I love that thing, man.
Oh,
Love it.
and that's got Chewie and Han in there. They're going down to Endor.
Fly casual.
Yeah, fly casual. You've got
Yeah.
Luke on that side in there, and you got Leia over there, all in their uniforms.
Oh,
I'm
fly
sure
casual. Yeah.
Vader's on that ship.
What's that? Vader's on that ship.
Vader's on that ship. I shouldn't have come. I'm
I
danger
shouldn't have
mission.
come.
God, I love Jedi.
Some of the
So good. Oh, sweet. I didn't know you had that one.
Oh, nice.
yeah,
It's an older culture, but it checks out.
Obi-Wan and Luke.
Rhino's got everything, man.
You got
I love it, man. I love it.
The
Ooh,
Freaking love it. Oh, yeah, me too.
Vader,
there you go.
the AT-AT.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
And I think, he's in there. Target the main generator. Main shield
oh my
generator.
god.
Yes,
Damn.
Imperial Shadow is absolutely iconic.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, shit, I just broke that. That's not good.
Don't you have well, I know you had the moon.
Oh, shit. There it
Yeah.
is.
See, I just broke that off.
Said
that's
it's
not a big deal.
God damn, Rhino. Epic Collection Rhino says Soul Assassin. Yeah.
I-
He's got
Man.
some awesome shit.
I
I got three tubs just sitting over there, and they're all full.
Don't you
Wait,
have
oh,
Darth
do you-
Vader's ship Executor?
No,
Did they make
that's-
that in Legos?
I think they did.
That would be fucking huge.
Yeah, it would.
I got,
It's actually bigger
Good
than
lord.
actual ships that they actually use.
this one. Can
Oh,
anyone
Luke Casparius.
can anyone pick
What's
whose
that?
ship? Can anyone pick whose ship that is?
Is that Anakin's?
Nope.
No, that's not Anakin's.
No, that's not
It's
Anakin.
white.
No, that's Count Dooku's, I think.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
Wait,
It's,
Okay.
um,
So hang
Obi-Wan.
on.
That's
That-
Obi-Wan.
no, that's Obi-Wan's.
that's
Oh, yeah,
Obi-Wan's.
Anakin's?
Right. This one is
Actually-
Anakin's.
No,
'Cause
R2 kind
Yeah,
of.
because
Anakin-
Anakin's has the yellow one.
Anakin's
Yeah.
is the
Yeah.
yellow one.
Yeah.
Can anyone pick whose that is? I'll open it up in a sec. Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit, Yoda.
Of course, we never fucking saw. Oh, from the Clone Wars. That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Clone Wars.
Damn.
See, I'm not. I always forget that Yoda usually like flies like a fighter. It's weird.
I love that they finally gave him one.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, I'll show you this because this has got. Hang on.
Oh,
And I put Mace Window at the top up here. I don't know why.
That's badass.
You
No,
got
you should keep him
Attack
up
of the
there.
Clones.
Obi-Wan and Padme over this side here.
Tough
And
shit
these,
to fall
things,
off.
these things come out.
Dump her out.
Yeah, dump her out.
Don't jinx him, Craig.
I said dump her out, not crash her out.
Yeah, heaps of stuff.
Turn
Again,
around. We got to get Padme.
Yeah.
I got an Imperial
Put the
Star
shit down.
Destroyer, but that's inside one of the boxes.
Oh, you do have a Star Destroyer.
Ooh.
Damn.
I'll get it out.
Oh yeah,
Alright.
oh
Damn.
my god.
Attack of the Clones got a bad, has a bad rap for some of the dialogue, but that
Mhm.
moment between
Does anybody
Anakin
know?
and Obi-Wan was great on that ship.
Does anybody know what that ship's called?
Oh, that's the
Lego.
No.
It starts with an M.
Yeah.
Malevolence.
Correct.
Yep.
Yes, that's Grievous. That's the
Clone
like.
Wars,
It's not
right?
Grievous's ship. It's the test
Yeah.
weapon they had in the first. Was it the first arc of the Clone Wars series?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You got Count Dooku at the back there. You got
Oh, that's right.
Grievous,
Yeah.
And there's
Yeah.
oh, man, the camera's so weird. It's so hard to angle into a camera. Like you don't know
Mhm.
which way to go. Anakin there.
That's awesome.
I always thought like some of the
That's a
Clone-
cool ship. That's
Oh,
a
it
cool
is.
ship.
I always thought some of the Clone Wars like figures, like Anakin and Padme and whatever, their printing is kind of weird.
Yeah.
I understand they're trying to go for the Clone Wars look to it, but like I don't know, especially Padme's. It's like what the fuck?
Rhino, do a Lego video. Send it asks.
I've done one. It's got fuck all views on it.
Yeah, he does have one.
But it's because all I'm doing literally is taking them out of the box and showing them. It's like I should have done it probably a little bit different, where I actually got them out, displayed them and then just ran the camera over them and let the camera do the talking sort of thing. I kind of fucked it, but if you want to see my whole collection, there's like a 20-minute video out there that you can watch.
Do a time lapse video of you putting that other one back together.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, I will say that's my plan soon. I want to get as soon as the Razor Crest, the Mando ship is available.
Oh my God! Yeah,
that's coming out soon. I will be doing a video with that and time lapsing it. Oh my God!
Hey Tom, did you see this?
Oh.
No,
they showed this off last year at Comic-Con. I don't know if it'll ever go into production, but it says Hot Toys Anakin's Starfighter.
I want that.
Oh, that looks so cool.
Yeah.
Let me get this Star Destroyer out.
That is one of the sexiest things I've seen.
I don't know if they'll ever make it because they always show off vehicles they never fucking make. They did make the '89 Batmobile. They made the DeLorean. I made some other things, but I mean, this is Anakin's Starfighter. I just hope they do it because I do have Anakin's figure right here that would go in it. So, I mean, because that's the 1/6 scale figure inside of it right there. It's I hope they do. I'm sure it'll be like fucking $1,500 or some shit. But you know, whatever. I still want it. I'd still figure a way. I'd find a way. Life would find a way. Yeah, guys, go check out Raging Rhino's channel and all his Lego videos. Oh, he got something else. What do you got?
Oh, I didn't grab the Star Destroyer out. I just came across this. So you got Qui-Gon fighting.
Oh, there's the platform. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
And the gates here open when you slide that back and forward. So Obi-Wan's, of course, waiting on the other side of the gates.
Rhino Senate said you can pre-order the Mando ship on Amazon.
Can you? I'm going to check that out.
Definitely.
It'll be expensive, being that it's like brand new too.
I wonder what they're going to be charging for that damn thing, man.
I mean, and they got
it'll be about $200 or $300.
They got like a teeny baby Yoda Lego as well.
I'm sure it does, yeah. Because if it's going to be Mandalorian, they have to shove Baby Yoda in somewhere.
Yeah.
I got the Ghost as well.
Let me put you up there real quick, everybody. Hold on.
Kanan.
Oh, sweet.
Taurus is in there.
There's Kanan. Yep.
I don't have the what's the ship that comes off the back? I can't remember now.
Oh shit! Yeah, it's on there, Rhino. It's on there.
You know, I still haven't seen Rebels yet.
Oh, look, it does have its problems. It really does have its problems. Yeah. Especially when you start getting to the Ahsoka Vader fight with the Inquisitors, and Lost Jedi will tell you all about that.
Helicopter fucking Inquisitors. God damn.
Helicopter lightsabers is fucking stupid, and it does have its other problems, but it's okay.
Check the private chat, man.
I saw the Ahsoka Vader fight and the Obi-Wan and Maul fight.
Obi-Wan Maul fight, man.
I'm curious to know what everybody thought of the Obi-Wan Maul fight, the one where obviously he kills him in Rebels.
Spoilers.
Shut up.
If you haven't seen
I swear every Star Wars channel's done a breakdown of that fight. So
if you haven't seen that by now, then
I was expecting Obi-Wan to lose and somehow not.
He was supposed to die. Yeah,
the movies,
dude.
Yeah,
the Lego thing is like $130.
That's pretty.
US, right? US, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
that's US.
Yeah. So I'm talking about 230 to 250 Australian.
Good Lord. And yes, you're correct. They do have a Baby Yoda figure. Grief Cardo, which is Carl Weathers, he's in it. And then you got a Scout Trooper, and then you got IG-11. They call it cool weapons and role-playing excitement. There you go. Okay, that's what it says. Yeah, the Maul Obi-Wan fight in Rebels is
they got the
it's in my, I think it might be in my top 5, maybe top 6 lightsaber fights because of what Maul tried to do and what Obi-Wan did to bait him. So
you're talking about the Phantom Menace fight?
The Obi-Wan Maul fight in Rebels.
Oh, Rebels.
Yeah, because Obi-Wan baited him into basically trying the same move on Qui-Gon that he did in episode 1. That's what he does. He goes to that same exact move.
I really liked the ending of it where it's like, you see the two sons and you hear
Luke.
Emperor,
you hear Amperu.
saying Luke, and like that awesome John Williams music comes up, like the
Yeah, I got
like, oh
I
my
got
god,
Star Wars soundtracks on my Spotify. I listen to them every now and then. I don't have the sequel stuff, but I do have the prequels and the OTs.
the thing about the sequels, man, like, just no disrespect to John Williams, but like his score for those just aren't memorable.
Yeah.
Well, we talked about this before, Craig. I know. Go ahead. I know what you're going to say. Go ahead.
I really put that on the directors. Like, some directors in Hollywood, you can just tell, understand how much a musical score means to a movie.
Exactly.
And some don't. It's just an afterthought, something they tack on.
Yes.
I think J.J. Abrams, Rian Johnson are the ones that are just, they don't collaborate with their
exactly
their composers very well versus Steven Spielberg, a George Lucas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's a big part for them, because you take away that soundtrack out of Star Wars. It's not a good movie then.
It's like Nolan with Hans Zimmer,
Yeah. Well, Hans Zimmer in almost everything he does.
Yes. Like even Zack Snyder and Hans Zimmer. The Russo brothers with Alan Silvestri.
Trey Courtney.
Yeah.
I mean, you got John Carpenter and his son for the new Halloween score.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Mm-hmm.
I think also part of it was I don't think they included Williams early enough in the process, because they wanted to, they were all paranoid about keeping everything a secret. And I think that that can bite you in the ass when you have other artists.
Didn't he say he was writing a lot of the score for Force Awakens from the script and not actually seeing the movie yet?
I believe so.
And how do you do that? Like,
like, you have
it shows because the music sucks.
Yeah,
it does.
I mean, I'm not saying in a sense that it sucks because it's John Williams. It just doesn't match the movie. The only theme we got that was new was Rey's theme. It's okay.
Right. It's not horrible, but it's
not memorable.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a lack of collaboration between the two, and given John Williams' prior history of work, including because you would think, okay, there's no way he's going to top the original trilogy's score. Yep. And then he does the prequels, and we get Duel of Fates.
Oh yeah, dude!
He's capable of bringing something new and awesome to the table. But that's, again, Lucas involved him in the process. He checked up with him, followed up with him, and I think a guy like JJ is just yeah, that works.
Yeah,
we'll just it'll be on the background anyway, and who cares about that? I'm more worried about my pretty lens flares and special effects on screen. And really, a musical score carries so much weight in a movie.
Yeah.
To ignore it is criminal.
Yep. Exactly. It's I remember after watching The Force Awakens, I was watching a video on somebody was talking about on YouTube, and they're like, "Can you even remember anything besides Rey's theme?" Really? I'm like, no, not really.
No, and I couldn't even hum it to you right now if I wanted to.
I couldn't either. No.
I know it's something like do or something like that. Yeah,
something like that. Yeah.
But now all of a sudden it's turning into Duel of Fates.
Yes, correct.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Like that's all I remember about it.
But see, in the prequels in the original trilogy, you start listening to his soundtrack or his other soundtracks, his Indiana.
Now that Runner's doing it, I kind of remember it. It was like dun 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 dun. That's really lame for John Williams. That's fucking.
It is.
Yeah,
and this is the guy that came up with. Five fucking notes is all you need.
This is iconic. 5 fucking notes, though.
Absolutely.
Hey guys, hear me out. John Williams also came up with this.
Yeah, 2 notes.
Yes. Who doesn't know that theme? Who doesn't? And when you hear that,
right.
Except some.
I'll argue there's much more to that theme than just the doo-doo.
Oh,
but
yes.
No, you're totally right, Runner. There's 2 notes though that all you got to hear is doo-doo, and you know exactly what it is.
It's just known for that.
But that music builds so much of the tension.
It does. Yes. I love it.
Not that much on screen to see at the time.
Again, that's
one of my favorite movies of all time.
It makes movies like Jaws like the masterpieces they are.
Jaws is an absolute masterpiece.
Yes.
It is
Shark's
such
so
a good fucking movie, and it's
so
on.
good.
It's on HBO Max. I was so happy, even though I already own like 3 copies of it. So, but yeah.
I
It's
think
got the 4K one.
Oh, you did?
I
Mine
saw,
will be here next. I just
saw the
ordered that.
4K
I
on
think it
Best Buy
should
because I
be
was like,
here.
because I bought like so many movies recently.
Oh, I got a ton of Best Buy Steelbooks, Best Buy 4K Steelbooks.
But who can sit and listen to a soundtrack and actually like picture in your head the exact moment in the movie, or actually start saying the dialogue?
Man,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, that's like when you can do that with a movie, you're
recently.
Sorry, that took me forever because it broke. But I got it back together.
No,
I got it back together. But this is something that Ryan Johnson needs to learn a lot about.
yes, correct. I love those.
Oh yeah,
It's really cool because
I love that's a great ship design.
It's got this spinny thing here, and it actually drops.
That's a neat trick.
Hold on.
Not just Ryan Johnson though. Like
drops bombs.
They were in Rise of Skywalker.
Hiroshima.
But they were only firing like their forward laser cannons.
I know. What the hell was that about?
They weren't even doing bombing runs with them.
I was gonna say like, where's Rhino going with this? And then he did the bomb drop.
Yeah.
Oh,
he's like, look, I can do this better than Ryan Johnson. And he did.
It's cool because you actually load it in the top, right? There's a little slot there that you drop it into, and then you spin
pop it in the slot,
and they drop it at the bottom. It's really cool.
Got to stick the pointy thing in the slit there. So
Legos are great. Man.
That one. I've also got this one, which is essentially another bomber that Ryan Johnson could have learned about.
Oh God! See why wasn't that used? Oh my God! I love that design so much.
So do I. They're just awesome.
Who remembers seeing Return of the Jedi for the first time and seeing that end battle, especially when all the ships come in and just holy shit, man! That's just one of those things.
Yeah.
God. Man.
And
I remember that in the theater, man. Oh my God. That was great.
The piece de resistance.
Fucking B-Wing, man. Oh, there it is.
There it is.
Shit.
Yeah, see, I like the hook that you use to like hold it. Like that is genius.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh man, that's sweet.
Oh,
Both sides. Man, this thing you should see in my video that I do. I'm holding it like this, and I decide to spin it all the way around so people can see it, like from the back and everything. And
it doesn't say "we break for no one." So.
I nearly sit that way.
No, from Family Guy, it should say Bush to should say President Bush.
Yeah, Bush change.
Yeah.
That's who's okay. So we got Vader.
You got,
look at that.
Oh man, that camera.
And I pictured that ship being a lot more roomy on the inside than that.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Oh, that's the old
Isn't like
Vader.
2,000 people have to pilot those?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Open airlock there. That's why I saw Jedi
Emperor.
10 times, and very nice, man.
That is awesome. That is incredible.
There you go.
Yeah, all that
That's
collection,
awesome.
it's gonna be worth
Vader.
something.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, got so much of it. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun building it. It's a lot of fun displaying it. I mean, I think everybody has their own little niche that they.
Yeah.
I mean, look at behind Jeff. He's got all these Anakin, Vader,
He's got these hot toys.
everything. Yeah,
Yeah. Here, let's see if I can get that.
Dark
Dude,
Knight.
look at the Batfleck right
Yeah,
there.
Batfleck with
Yeah.
Leto's Joker.
Oh, I love his
That's-
Obi-Wan. I love the Obi-Wan looking at the killing the younglings. Oh no, kneeling at.
Yeah.
Empress.
Dude,
That's sick.
I love the Harley Quinn one.
That's my wife's actually.
Who doesn't?
Yeah, no kidding.
Darth Vader without his mask on.
No, that's. Oh yeah, behind me. Yes,
Yeah,
yes, that is.
I thought
My
for a
cat
second-
keeps knocking those damn figures open. I keep telling my wife to keep the cat out of his room.
I thought for a
This
second-
is.
I thought for a second that was Darth Mallet for a minute.
This is Darth Vader Mytho statue from Sideshow.
Mm-hmm.
Super nice piece.
It is awesome.
My wife chipped in with some of my family members and got that for me for my birthday the year it came out. It's my favorite thing I have in my collection. It's just, and I don't know if you can see down here below me, but there's this whole shelf all down here. There's like 3 shelves. It's all Darth Vader stuff. There's more Vader stuff on the wall back here. It's just, you can see there's a theme. Darth Vader.
Yeah.
Yo, I have like so much
Jeff is
stuff
evil.
like in front of
Well, I mean-
me. I could show you guys right now.
There's episode 7 Kylo Ren, because I thought he was going to be a cool fucking character. And he wasn't.
Oh, I totally agree with you.
If he would never took his mask off, he would have been a better character.
I know. I remember when he took his mask off. There were people in the theater went, ha!
The fuck?
Yeah, dude. Like honestly, even when the first time I saw the movie, like I thought it was all right for what it was. Like I was just like why couldn't he just have his mask
Holy
on?
shit's all Saturday.
Yeah, I've like
He lost me when he did his first
over
spaz
here.
out.
Look at all that.
Nice.
Yeah, let me get you. What you got there? Oh, shit.
That's
Got an
awesome.
Injustice poster.
Injustice. Oh, that's nice. Oh, look at that Sonic, dude. Sweet.
Yeah, it's a drunk Sonic right there.
Oh, nice.
Let me
I love seeing people's collections and just
Me too.
It's
you see this?
Oh, yeah.
Can't really see.
Dude, is that the oh shit, who signed that?
Joe Russo. I met him.
Oh, really?
that's sick.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's super cool. Yeah.
I took a selfie with him and I have it on my profile pic for Instagram. So
Oh, okay. I think I'm following you on Instagram now. I
No,
believe. Yeah.
Rhino follows me as well.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
That's my profile pic. Right
Okay.
there.
Now take a look at it.
I did have it as my Twitter, but then I changed it a few times, and now I have the Jesus Zack Snyder.
Oh,
picture
you
with
got
the-
that? Yeah. That's what I like it. Yeah. Greg's got that one. Yeah.
So I just remember Zack Snyder like releasing the black suit Superman as Vero. I'm just like, oh my
Yeah.
god, I'm so
People-
excited for this movie.
People always forget that the black suit Superman was actually in Man of Steel when in the dream where Zod took him to show him.
Yeah.
What do you got there, Subhuman? Blow him
Hey,
up.
what's going on there? Oh yeah, sorry about that.
Comic books.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice. Oh,
Mhm.
hell yeah.
Comic
Holy
books. I got some graphic
shit.
novels and all that. Oh man, it goes
Nice.
all the way to the back.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Nice.
Hey, I'm a truck driver, so I gotta have something to read.
Yeah.
That's right,
Those
yeah.
while you're driving. Good lord.
I'm
That's
a second
cool.
right now. So yeah,
I
I got
just got this. I just got this in the mail. I ordered this. I didn't buy when it came out, but I don't know if anybody's seen this one. I know that Trey Courtney probably appreciate this one. It's a Joker comic. It's a one shot, and John Carpenter wrote the story.
I got that one.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
at home. I got bagged and board and put in the boxes in my storage.
Yeah. A lot of, I tell you what, in all honesty, a lot of them, I used to have a bunch of long boxes and I sold everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been just buying trade paperbacks because I don't want to have to deal with like taking them out of the sleeves to read them and stuff. So I've got a ton of trade paperback stuff.
I got a few trade paperbacks. I mean, I just bought this one right here.
Oh, I just said goodbye to
nice.
Jedi Lukey, and it's actually, sorry, I was just saying goodnight to the wrong person. See you, Mega
Oh,
Jenny.
yeah.
Thanks for coming.
It's Mega Jenny that's late.
I read the
Okay.
wrong chat.
Yeah.
That's quite funny. Oh, sorry.
Turn Jedi Luke.
Good night, Mega Jenny. Thanks for stopping by. We appreciate you coming by, man. Always.
Mm-hmm.
Oops.
Oh yeah, Watchmen trade paper. I just got the Batman Elseworlds where it's Batman versus Dracula trade paperback the other day. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I actually went to my local comic book shop and bought a couple things.
I linked my Instagram on the chat.
Oh, nice.
so
Okay, cool.
I
will save that link too here.
Yeah, I can share the screen and I'll show you like the things like I saw like they even like it was a Best Buy event and they had like legit like props from the movie.
Really?
Yeah, I could show you. I have my tab open to Instagram. I'm not sure how the screen share thing works because I'm new to this whole StreamYard thing.
Just if there's sound, you got to just make sure you click share sound.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You should if it's on a Chrome tab or if it's an actual application window, you can open one or the other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have any videos, but you see it?
That's cool.
No, I do not see it popping up yet.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Trey bought his girlfriend a Freddy glove.
Oh, nice, man.
That's cool.
Oh, that's another thing I really liked about having HBO Max is they have all the Nightmare on Elm Streets on there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they also
Because I cannot find my box set, my DVD box set. I can't find it.
His Trey
No
doesn't
idea.
want a hand job.
You see the arc reactor?
Yeah, see, I'm still not seeing your screen yet to share.
Really?
Yeah.
Am I doing something wrong?
If you click screen share,
Yeah, I
share
clicked-
screen,
I think
and then go to either your application window or the tab on Chrome or whatever you have open,
Oh.
and then click on the one you want to do, and then hit click share.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
I can't. Oh.
Senate, you should do that. Senate, you should do that. Make a video about all the books for sure. There you go. I have it. I see
Now
it.
you see it? Cool. All right.
Oh, sweet. There we go. Very nice.
Yeah. I'm wearing
Very
my
nice.
Quantum
Cool.
Realm hoodie right there.
Nice. That's so cool that you signed that, man. That's awesome.
Yeah. They also had these posters as well. That is legit.
Oh, wow.
That is legit. Like that was in the movie. They used that. There's Stormbreaker.
I love that thing.
I know, dude. And Cap's broken shield.
Oh, shit.
Damn.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, those are legit.
That's super. That's badass.
Oh my god.
That's
And
badass.
here's the thing I gotta say about meeting the guy. He was super nice to the fans.
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
sure.
I just gotta point that out because people people just don't care.
Yeah.
Most of the time, like Rianne Johnson and Jar Jar Abrams and all
He
that.
wants to shit on the fans instead of actually talking to them.
Exactly. Like the dude was so nice. Like at one point, they gave me like a gift basket, and I said like, "Yo, can I take a selfie with him?" It's like,
Yeah.
and it's like, "No, you got to take this and go." And I'm like, "Come on!" Like I saw other people take a picture with him, and then he called me back saying like, "Hey,
Sure.
you wanna take a selfie with me?" He's like, "Heck yeah!"
That's awesome that he did that, man. That's great. You said it was at a Best Buy?
Yeah, it was at a Best Buy event. I had to
Nice.
wait. I had to wake up at like 4 a.m.
I'm sure to get in line. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome, though. That's freaking sweet.
Yeah, dude, I was so worried because like they had it in the website. It was like, oh yeah, like the first 100 guys in the line can meet him.
That's pretty sweet, though.
Yeah.
That's pretty sweet that you could do that.
But
I'm hoping that Snyder does something else because I know he did that event I think it was in LA where he played his movie. He played Watchmen, like Man of Steel, BVS. Yeah. 300. Yeah. I wish I could have gone to that, but
See, for me, the standard is Zack Snyder because I think like when your movies are pretty universally liked, it's pretty easy to be the nice guy to fans because the fans are all kind of basically licking your boots for.
Of course.
But when you're a guy like Zack Snyder, where you got people that are pretty viciously anti you or anti your movies, and you still kind of maintain the high ground, you don't really engage them. You just kind of, you don't take shots back at them. You just kind of ignore them and do your own thing. That's really the standard. Like to compare like a Rian Johnson, this other guy, not quite the same thing because Rian Johnson's movie was not well received by a lot of people versus the other guy's much better received. Zack Snyder, I think, is kind of for me is the bar to set.
Yeah.
The standard as far as like how to behave with fans, even the ones that kind of hate your guts or hate what you're doing with the characters.
I know, Tom. I know you're not going to be here much longer. I wanted to get your thoughts on this before you took off. The fact that they decided not to even recast her and just go with somebody else completely on this, I thought it was. I mean, I know it broke Mahler's heart, and I felt for him. I did. I really did. But
I think me and Runner had that same conversation on Mars Strain too.
The thing is, too, like
what was the conversation again?
The article about Ruby Rose leaving.
Ruby Rose.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the thing too. Like Trey Corney brought up a good point. with the ratings they're getting, I mean, even for CW standards,
I know.
it's low. Why wouldn't they just cancel it?
I thought at one point they were gonna cancel it.
Agenda over results.
That's it.
It's exactly right.
Yes.
What were your thoughts on this, Tom, when you heard about them going to just like make a whole new freaking character?
Not surprised, but at the same time, why even bother? I mean, what's wrong with just recasting her?
Yeah, I mean, they could just do some
Right.
stupid like storyline from a soap opera where her brain got put into another body or some stupid shit like
Well,
that.
not just that. Just don't even say nothing. Just start the next
Yeah.
season, and she's the character. You just don't even cry the attention to it. You just do it.
I mean, that was a
mean-
Friends storyline too.
But the problem is, but the other problem is you have here is you obviously aren't going to probably get her back to like set up whatever they're going to do to bring in this other character anyway.
Yeah.
So I have a problem with that. It's like unless there's something to where you're like bringing on a new character and the other person passes on the torch in some way. I hate like random deaths and then recasts and are bringing in new characters. I just soon either recast it or just say fuck it. It was one season done.
Yeah.
I mean,
fact
I
that
get it.
they're-
It's kind of popular, but whatever.
It's the problem with the problem.
It's popular
being,
to hate, though. I mean,
contract issue. Like, would it be the fact that they originally signed some contract that they have to do 2 or 3?
There is
seasons?
that. That's a good question. Because as far as I know, they do have some kind of deal with Netflix. I don't know how long it goes for, but like but then somebody was telling me that this one is nothing to do with the Netflix deal. Like this one was on the DC streaming. So
okay,
Right.
okay.
Yeah, it may
Okay.
explain why they keep it around, but then just like slash its budget to just shit, recast the character. I don't
But
think
I guess
anybody
that's-
really cares.
yeah, but I guess that's why they had so many seasons of some of the other CW shows, is they had that deal with Netflix. So Netflix was basically paying for the shows.
Yeah,
kinda
that's
like
right.
with Star
I
Trek
heard you talk about
Discovery.
that. Yeah.
Do you think they're really kicking in enough money to actually for the entire production?
Between that and the advertising and everything they get out of it, I'm sure. Yeah, they have to, otherwise it wouldn't be profitable enough to do it, or they'd at least try harder to get an actual crowd to watch it.
The Senate. It'll be set 30 years in the future, and the narration will be Batwoman left us for 30 years.
Cast somebody like, and then don't recast the part, make it the same character, and pick somebody way older.
Yeah, and don't forget to give her a motorcycle with a license plate on it that they can track.
Yeah, no shit.
And have her driving into fucking Wayne headquarters. The only thing I like about the show is the fact that I can watch EFAP cover it. That's been the best part about it.
I
Yeah.
knew you were going to
So, I
say
mean-
that.
Mhm.
It's been the best part about fucking doing it.
I mean,
Is that?
I saw the first 2
Obviously.
episodes. And I was like, nope.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun to watch them do it.
I
It is.
didn't see any of them because I knew it was going to be bad. I mean, I've never been like the biggest DCU fan. I've seen like one season of The Flash. I saw like a few episodes of Arrow, and that's it.
Yeah, Supergirl is where I checked out, and like after I saw what they did with Supergirl, I'm like, I'm not gonna watch Batwoman. Nope.
Like
I love how in her.
I didn't care about Supergirl at first, but then like one of my
Oh, it's
friends
fucking
just
terrible.
told me like, yeah, like the show's
It's so
so
fucking
bad.
bad.
yeah,
Oh,
like he told me
super
like the
That's
show
true,
is
Trey.
so bad.
Yeah, but when Supergirl was on CBS, I thought it was actually pretty good. But when it went to
It
CW, it was like, nope.
Well, they
Basically,
went
when the 2006
straight into
elections
Trump
happened,
derangement syndrome. Yeah.
They would
Yeah, that's it.
Go ahead, Lost Jedi. You were saying something. Sorry.
they would just. I was gonna say it was the elections that wrecked that show. They went full
Yeah.
bore,
Yeah,
hardcore TDS,
Yeah. Yeah.
and
I mean, so many things happened during that election.
well, there was. I mean, they went like when a show's been on for like 6+ seasons, you expect them to start getting into the issue-oriented programming where they start getting preachy and everything. But like,
Yeah.
you're in season 2 and you're already going after like you did an episode, an anti-gun episode. You did
Oh my God.
you
That
did
was the
one,
dumbest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life, man.
I
you did
saw
one where
that
like the
episode. I was like,
president
what
was a
the fuck?
woman and
God.
she was an alien or something. I don't even remember. I mean, the stories were just terrible. And then like it seemed like they spent an entire season on the fact that her sister was a lesbian, and it's like maybe 20 years ago that you might have gotten away with that being like a season-long story because it would have been like, ooh, this is new. But like, I don't think for the most part people really even care. Like, okay, she's a lesbian. I don't care. It's Supergirl's sister. Like, this is, big deal. It's 2000.
Yeah.
You know, we're in the late 2000 teens here at the time. Anyway, it's like this is not something new and groundbreaking, guys. It's pretty standard stuff. It's not worthy of a whole story or a whole season's worth of, fake drama.
Yeah. And I know, Tom, I know you need to bounce, man. I know you got stuff to do. But we do really appreciate you coming on tonight, man. Thank you.
Yep.
As always.
Yeah, Tom.
Yeah.
Thank you. I hear that.
Yeah, it was nice. It was nice. It's nice talking to you a second time.
I don't know if he's
I'll
there.
praise Tom while he's away and he can't.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Tom,
is the
wake
greatest
up.
YouTuber ever. If he agrees.
Sorry
he
about
can
that.
come on.
What's up?
Oh, you're good.
Oh.
No, we were just saying we know you got to go, so we were just.
I was
thanking
going to
you
hang out for a
coming.
little bit here. I didn't know how long
okay.
you guys were going to be going
Oh,
for
okay.
yet.
Oh.
Just-
We'll probably go
We'll
for
probably-
like maybe another half an hour or so.
Half
with
an
that.
hour.
All right, I'll try
Yeah.
and hang in there for a little bit longer.
Okay.
But yeah,
Cool.
I got to be up in the morning. That's all. It sucks. So,
Yeah,
Man,
I-
you and your streaming schedule. I'm just happy that you're here.
No kidding. No
Yeah.
kidding, man.
With how much work you do, I'm just
Well,
glad
you literally
you
came straight from another stream right into
Yes.
this one too.
Yes.
Mhm.
well, that went a hell of a lot longer than I planned either way. But yeah,
Yeah, I did the same thing. I went from Martian to this stream.
Yeah, same.
The life of you.
it was literally ending that last stream for like an hour. That's always the way it goes. So.
We've been there before. Yeah,
week.
been there before. It's like a couple weeks ago. I was away on and I was like, well, hey, okay, guys, we're only going to go for a couple hours because I got to get up early the next day. We went 3.5 hours, I believe.
Yeah.
Very close to that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
It just doesn't end when we say it's going to ever. So,
Well,
but
you get off on tangents and fun
I know.
conversations, and it's like,
Yeah.
oh shit, where'd the time go?
oh, I got this to share earlier and I forgot to because we were talking about this stupid ass helicopter fucking sabers. And so I think Trey Courtney was asking about like, for real? Is that for real? But yeah, they really did that. They really fucking did that. Yeah, they're like, oh, look,
Very
it would be
popular
really fun.
lightsaber.
I would think.
and it's amazing. And it's
Um,
amazing that a lightsaber can provide lift.
Yeah.
I would think it would just cut through the air and not give you any sort of lift at all. And then when you land, it would have been funny. They land and they're like dizzy as fuck.
And literally
They
just slice
get
himself in half
easily
by accident.
annihilated.
That is seriously the stupidest shit I've ever seen.
Yeah.
No, my
Right.
brain cells. This is it.
I've
It
seen a
is
lot of
definitely-
stupid shit.
It is definitely
Is
the
Rebels
worst
good? I give
thing.
you this, and the answer is no.
It is definitely. Hold on a second. Hold on. Yes, you can listen to Lost Jedi if you want, but I will say this is definitely ridiculous and stupid and like, oh my god. But there are parts of Rebels that I find good.
There's a lot of Vader stuff in there too.
There is a lot of Vader stuff. Of course, they bring
this
in
episode.
Ahsoka. Of course, they bring in Ahsoka in season 2, and
Minus 10
yeah,
points.
it was essentially she was essentially brought in to save the series. But there are some great story arcs in there.
I'm surprised JJ didn't fucking use it in the sequel trilogy. I'll be honest with you, man.
have Kylo Ren like helicopter over the water in Rise of Skywalker. Like, how do you get there? You didn't
Oh
like
my God.
have him land his ship unreasonably far away, like they did with the Millennium Falcon.
Oh,
Which,
dude,
by the way,
that'd be
skipped the
great.
landing when it does.
I'd laugh so hard in the theater.
Can you imagine that? He's like, oh shit, I need to get over there. I shouldn't have parked over here. I'm gonna just take off. Woo.
I'm trying,
Yeah, because
I'm trying to.
that's how
compare-
physics works.
I'm trying to compare this scene to something else, and I can't think of anything.
God, I mean, it's the dumb level on this. I remember watching because I enjoyed this episode because they're on Malachor 5 from freaking KOTOR 2. And I was like, oh, see where this is going to go. Maybe we'll get some tie-in. I was hoping that the holocron would be like the voice of Darth Treya, but it wasn't, of course. Blah, blah, blah. But yeah, this I was like, I remember it came on screen. I'm like, okay, what the fuck is going on here? What are they
They
doing?
could have cut the Inquisitors out of this story entirely, and it's,
Oh, I know.
It could have been a decent story.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
Okay,
It's a Sith
yes, but again, in saying that, there's
Gadget
two.
is
There's two. Well, there's actually one scene that involves an Inquisitor that I think is one of the best in Rebels, and
Season
that
one?
is in season 1, the fight between Kanan and the Grand Inquisitor.
The Grand Inquisitor, who was
that
actually
fight and the way that I'm not going to say who wins or how it obviously goes, but all I will say is the way that fight ends is quite, I reckon, really good. And the other scene is the other one that I actually really like is at the end of course, season 4 with Kanan Jarrus's story arc essentially closing out. That's all I'll say in regards to that for those who haven't seen it. The way his story arc closes out is also incredible. And that is the right way to tell a hero's story, I would say, or close out a hero's story. As much as I hate Freddie Prinze Jr., he's a fucking tool.
Yeah.
See, now, when you're watching these Inquisitors fly, just think, dude, bro, dude.
I'm not giving it a pass in any capacity. It is fucking stupid. It is dumb. It doesn't belong.
I loved Rhino's video on Freddie Prinze Jr. where he's just on his phone.
Oh, good.
I had two
really
phones set up.
video.
You know what was really funny about that video is the one that's sort of from the like when I'm sort of talking to the audience, because I've done it like 2 cameras. So one, I'm talking to Freddie Prinze Jr. The other one, I'm talking to the audience or the people that are watching the video. And I don't know why I did it like that. It's just sort of the way that it popped into my head. But my mate was videoing like from the one where I'm talking to people, and he couldn't stop laughing through half of it. I just go mental. He's a fucking wanker. Absolute fucking idiot. I hate Freddie Prinze Jr. Everything he said in that rant pissed me off. 2 plus 2 equals balance. Palpatine didn't know.
Even count his own fucking character.
He doesn't. He doesn't. No.
Or the fact that Yoda survived, or the fact that Obi-Wan survived.
What did he say again? It was like something Luke, whatever, whoever. Balance.
Yeah. He's like, he goes basically, there was Luke and Leia, 2, the children. So the Force created the twins. And then you had Palpatine, who knew that if he had have killed Anakin, it wouldn't have brought balance to the Force. So he decided to turn him. So you've got 2 plus 2 equals balance. Oh, man.
God,
how dumb can you be? And guess who taught him? Dave Filoni. And guess who taught him? George Lucas. So that makes him right.
Right.
Sure.
Get the fuck out of here.
These are George Lucas's words, not mine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, I'm sure George Lucas.
No, they're your words, dickhead.
I did not say.
I can't do a good Lucas impression. I can't. I've tried.
I can't either.
I'm sure there's somebody here who could.
No, but I loved Rhino's Star Wars theory.
Yeah. Another one.
Yeah, Star Wars.
Another one where, I don't even like calling him Star Wars theory anymore. It's Shill Wars theory.
It's honestly sad because, I liked watching some of his videos.
I was exactly the same.
I am. I agree.
The same.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Some of his lore videos, and he's got a great voice for it. He's got a good narration voice and all of that sort of thing. I give him credit where credit's due.
His Vader fan film, my God, like. However you think of the dude now, it's just like his fan film it was so great.
Mm-hmm.
The quality of it is just like it felt like Star Wars.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what, man. There's a channel I follow on YouTube called Vader Reviews, and they're doing
I've heard you talk about this channel before.
Yeah,
I did a reaction to their little teaser trailer for their fan film they're going to do. It looks pretty damn good, man. It really does, because I'm sure their budget's a lot smaller than what Star Wars here wasn't. It's like
100,000.
It's like it's 100 or 200,000. Yeah, it was pretty close to that range. Yeah,
dude, like Star Wars theory, you spent like a crap ton of money.
Yeah,
for that one episode.
Yeah.
But I also spoke to somebody the other day who actually met Star Wars theory, and the person I was
Star Wars theory.
Yeah, the person that I was talking to about that was basically saying how much of a a snob he was being to this person, and he wasn't really wasn't a nice guy. Not so much of a nice guy that the person thought.
Are you talking about Star Wars
was.
Theory? Or are you talking about the other one?
So, wait, Star Wars Theory?
Alex.
wasn't a nice guy?
No, I'm talking about Star Wars Theory. Somebody
Really?
I was talking to the other day. I'm not going to say who it was, but somebody I was talking to the other day met Star Wars Theory while he was shooting that thing, and they said that he wasn't the nicest person. Kind of brushed this person off, and
That sucks, man.
That
That friggin' sucks.
That is Star Wars explained.
His head's blown up.
I met him. I met
Star Wars
Explained.
Explained.
Yeah, I met him on.
You met
on the
Star
bus
Wars
from the hotel to
Explained?
Celebration, and he was an asshole. So there was like a group of people not too far behind us with next to him, and they were talking to him, and his wife was with him. You know,
Mhm.
and they were like, "We're big fans of your channel and stuff," and he basically fucking ignored them.
Wow.
And then I got off the bus. He was in front of me with his wife going through the checkpoint, and he turned around and I said something. "Oh, hey, nice to see you in Star Wars Theory or Star Wars Explained." He turned around and said, "Oh, cool," and just fucking walked off. Like, I'm way better than that, you know.
Yeah, who controls that channel, him or his wife?
Like, who do you think wears the pants in that relationship?
Yeah.
Like I know Star Wars Theory. Not Star Wars Theory. Star Wars Explained. I know he hates Jeremy. He does he does a blockchain on his followers.
Yeah.
I mean, he hasn't. Last time I checked, he hasn't blocked me yet.
She doesn't though.
She
doesn't block people.
Well, he hasn't blocked me, and I've even done a tribute video for Geeks and Gamers. So
that's true. Yeah,
I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting for my block. I don't care. I don't follow him anyway. He's a dickhead.
Explained.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he Alex was on Collider. That's right. Yeah, he did there. Didn't he get it beat? He got his ass kicked in the Star Wars Schmodown, I think. Didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. He was like, it was funny too because people were like, he's gonna tear them apart. He knows everything. I'm like, yeah, I'm sure he does. Wikipedia is his friend. Yeah. Oh, Senate just got his Twitter account back. Nice.
Nice.
I just followed your backup today too, just in case it happens again.
Did he get?
Yeah, he did. He did. Yeah, he mass blocked a lot of people, like a ton of people. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was a Naughty Dog thing.
Naughty Dog. Holy shit.
Hashtag fuck Naughty Dog.
Hashtag fuck Naughty Dog.
Naughty Dog.
Yes.
Dude, honestly.
Doesn't that game come out in like a week or two?
Yep. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, I have a friend of mine who pre-ordered the game. He's still gonna play it. I told him like, hey man, just I hope you like it. I hope you do. Because like
that's what you can do, man. Because at the end of the day, if he still wants to go out and he still wants to buy the game and he still wants to play the game, do it, man. Go and play the game, and then once you've finished it, as long as you give me your honest opinion on what you thought of the game, then that's cool. If you liked it, you liked it. Of course, Ryan jumps in with his fuck naughty dog.
funny enough.
Because
he's still here. He's been
still
lurking.
here.
He's been lurking. He's been lurking. As soon as he hears "fuck naughty dog," he's gonna throw his hashtag.
He's like sleeping and he just woke up. He's like, fuck Naughty Dog.
I know. Right there, dude. Hell yeah. Fuck Naughty Dog. Yeah. Absolutely.
Ben and Ruin still has his Twitter account back yet either.
Like I remember talking to my friend about the whole Naughty Dog thing. I was like, "Hey, did you hear about this stuff going on?"
I'm interested to see what shit's going to say. My people are going to be saying about it on YouTube. Of course, the ones who couldn't get their free fucking copies of the game to review, they're complaining about it. I mean, yeah, Naughty Dog is asshole. Yes.
I want to know: are they going to strike videos and shit covering spoilers and stuff after the game comes out too?
Glad you did it, Ryan.
Yeah.
Well,
that's a good question. That's a good question, man.
Are you even going to be able to review the game with actual gameplay?
That's going to be something interesting to see if they let people do that.
I know.
Only the shield, like IGN, some of those will probably be able to do it, but everybody else, nope, don't touch it.
I know. Was it Mark the Cyborg? I think he's going to get like a cheaper, like a pre-owned version of the game, so he can.
After it. Yeah,
he can.
I wonder
for gaming with geeks, and that's a smart idea. But
he should get it and he should review it. I like his reviews on games. He's brilliant.
People,
I mean,
rip into it or what the reviews are going to be like.
Listen, man, as much as
he doesn't get a copyright strike for it.
Yeah, no
Mm.
kidding.
That could you imagine?
That's what I mean. The
Like
Let's
like the day the game comes out and like there's still like
Oh my
like
god.
striking people. Oh my god.
yeah, are they going to strike down the Let's Plays that reveal?
Yeah.
That they, whatever
Yeah.
that's what they have?
Especially the
That
the ones
is
that play
hilarious.
on
No,
Twitch.
they DMC'd PlayStation. You know that?
Yeah, yeah.
The-
Yeah,
Themselves,
they
yeah.
did their own fucking thing. Yeah, yeah. Yep.
I
Their
was
own Twitter
honestly like
account.
confused when that happened. I'm
I
just like,
absolutely love
what
open
happened?
airlock policies comment, man. The same guys were disappointed their wives' boyfriends didn't buy them Switches. That's the ones who didn't get free copies of the fucking game.
Yep.
That's right.
Oh,
But,
talk
Oh,
about
look, it's
being.
Andrew.
talk-
What's up, Andrew?
Hey, Andrew.
Andrew,
Talk
you doing,
about
mate?
being privileged. Can I just quickly say, these people that
Rage
think
type.
that they deserve a copy of the game for nothing just so that they can do a review, fucking go buy the game if you really want to review it. These fucking, I should be getting one because I talked really well about it.
They've worked
Fucking get the
5
fuck
years
out of
being a fan
here.
This franchise, they deserve it.
Get the fuck out of here. You
5
don't deserve
years.
shit.
Rhino, he's been working on it for 5 years. Since The Last of Us 1 came out, they've been working on being a fan. They deserve it.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's
earned
the
it.
Christian Harloff way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been
Honestly-
I've been working on this for about the same amount of time.
Oh, don't get me started on that little bitch.
Oh, we're gonna
Oh,
be demonetized
Open
now.
the floodgates. I'm cool with that. Yeah.
Oh, you want to get into RBM stuff?
No, I was just going to talk about Harloff himself just being a piece of shit in general.
Yeah.
That's,
Oh my God.
I mean,
Fuck that dude.
that's pretty shit though, because those guys were technically friends. So
Talking about Harlow.
Oh,
Yeah.
it got worse. He told us the other night on last night on Friday Night Tights that they also took down all of his Inglorious Trexperts episodes he's on.
Jesus.
are you
They
serious?
deleted
Really?
him off the
Whoa.
channel.
Holy shit!
Damn.
Oh
Oh,
my god.
Yeah,
That's-
cloud is going down fast.
Well,
Good Lord.
like I could. Maybe you want to go a different direction. You don't want to do future work, but to actually like, oh my god, what he said
delete your stuff.
was so horrible that we're going to take down his old reviews. That's retarded.
Yeah, honestly, just pay your $60
I'm
for
sorry.
the game and review it. It's that simple. Get the collector's edition if you want.
I mean, I love playing games and stuff like that, and I must admit, I would love to start streaming gaming and some of the things that I do on my Xbox. But man, no matter how much I like, I could gain heaps of followers, let's say, and whatever on Twitch or on YouTube. Who cares? I would never think that I deserve something for nothing. If somebody wants to give me something for nothing, I'll take it, no problem. But I would never go out and actually complain. And again,
Well, I'll go one.
sorry,
further.
I was about to make it political, but talk about having privilege, and feeling like you're privileged. It's just.
I'll go
dumb.
one further. Like if I'm watching your review and you tell me you got the copy for free from the publisher, click. You're not objective. What you're saying, I can't trust.
Mm-hmm.
It's just after Harloff's bullshit about Galaxy's Edge, who can fucking take that guy serious anyway?
Yeah.
No one.
You cried on air and got scolded by your fucking producer in
Yep.
front of everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
And remember,
pretty
he worked his
embarrassing.
ass off as a Star Wars fan.
oh my god, I've been working your ass off as a Star Wars fan
For
Who
5
says that?
years.
for 5 years. Yeah,
Yeah,
I-
5 years.
everybody's
It's
like,
not
"Oh, so you haven't been a Star Wars fan your whole life?" That makes sense. Yeah, makes
It's
sense.
just like, it's just like when you
Well,
say
I mean-
that, that's like saying it's like, are you trying to be a fan when you're not?
It just makes no fucking sense.
Well, it's like
you-
asking somebody what's your favorite Star Wars movie, and they go, "There is no favorite Star Wars movie. There's just Star Wars."
They're all the
It's
bad.
the same. It's the same shit.
That's right, Tom.
The same fucking shit. That's
That's right, Tom. Baby Yoda orgasm.
Oh, it was perfect timing.
Fucking-
It was.
But honestly, like,
Did you guys
I
see that video?
Yeah, the one where they're in the theater. I hate fucking Star Wars.
Yeah.
Don't you say it.
If you hate Star Wars,
Yeah,
don't go see it.
Are you talking about the Raylos passes?
Yeah.
Yes,
that was-
yeah.
Now you know how it feels, bitch.
Bitch. Yeah.
Yep, I had those emotions when Luke threw his lightsaber over his
Now,
shoulder.
yeah, now add like 40 years onto that shit.
Yeah.
Yep. That's right. It's
But I
ridiculous. It's
remember,
fucking
you know,
ridiculous, man.
I remember hearing about the Last of Us 2 stuff, and honestly, like I love you know, the Naughty Dog games. I love the Uncharted games. Love the first Last of Us game, and hearing about the, you know, experiencing the leaks and stuff for the second game. It's just sad because that was one of my most anticipated games.
And then the shit they've been doing on the channels and shit, like with Ryan's channel with the Geeks and Gamers, with everybody else getting fucking strikes like that.
Yeah, so when I looked at the leaks, it made me sad. Like it made me sad.
I watched all of it. Yeah, that was like what,
it made me
95
sad.
minutes of shit.
And then the next day with this whole Neil Cuckman shit, and then the channel stuff, it just pissed me off.
I can't believe that. Yeah, the shit that I mean, yeah.
I compared the Star Wars shit a while back to breaking up with somebody. It's like, you know, the first OT trilogy was like just that beautiful relationship, perfect relationship.
The honeymoon period.
You know, that one you always look back to and compare every relationship to ever since.
Mm-hmm.
And then the OT happened. It's like, we're getting back together. Fucking finally. You know? But something's a little off, you know? It just, she's not quite the same. She's
not
wearing
as tight
fancier
anymore.
clothes. She's got a little bit better taste now on things, or richer taste. You know, she's just not quite the same person you fell in love with before. Things are great. You left on a high note at least.
Yeah.
You're just like, you know, it's just not working out for us. Great. Then you get a phone call from her a couple years later. And then she sends you some pictures on fucking your phone, and you got this bitch has got a tit job now. She's got a fucking ass lift now. She got a facelift now. She's 40 years old, but she's looking fine as fuck. Fine as fuck. You're like, hell yeah, I'm getting back into this shit. You get back in there, you get back into this shit, you find out bitch is all kinds of new crazy.
Yeah.
Like this bitch has got fucking issues that you didn't even know had issues.
Yeah.
Yep.
Issues on top of issues on top of issues.
Exactly.
Over,
like, shit,
over
like,
to her place and
bitch,
eat her 37
it's only
calories.
been like 20 years. What the fuck happened? Okay, we need a divorce.
That's a good
We're done.
analogy.
That's
a great analogy.
That's exactly
Over
how
with.
I felt with Naughty Dog.
Fucking Last Jedi was you catching her with your brother, your cousin, and his sister. Okay, that was it. You can't do it. He's like, fuck this noise, I'm out.
Yeah.
Like, let me just tell you this. Like,
Giant gangbang. Yeah, you're like, oh, I'm done.
Like, let me tell you this. Like, this is kind of like what Tom is saying. Like, Uncharted 4, for example, and I know Neil Cuckman, he directed that, but I enjoyed it for what it was. There's a motorcycle chase scene with the Drake brothers, and I mean the best part of that game is just the relationship, the bro relationship between them, and that was cool and stuff. But that car motorcycle chase scene, like, my God, like that's like, again, it's like taking a girl out to a date, and it's like, holy crap, like this is the greatest thing ever. And then you go to Last of Us 2, and it's like, yeah, like you just broke up, essentially. Yeah.
Yeah, somebody definitely needs to do a clip of that one. Yeah, for sure.
Like I said, the old one is like
Happy
somber
smash.
tone. Like I do the whole like video in an editorial form. It's real somber tone and stuff like that. You know, like the whole, you know, it's sad, it's over. I loved this person, blah blah blah. This many years later, it's like, yeah, fuck that bitch. I'm glad it's over. I can't believe I didn't see it sooner. Why did I marry her? What the fuck is wrong with me?
What the
3 times.
fuck am I doing?
3 times. What the fuck am I doing?
Yeah.
I should have learned my fucking lesson.
Everyone.
Yeah, no shit.
Cyberpunk looks like a great
Like,
game.
things left on a high note last time. I should have just left it there.
I should have just not said a
Left
word.
it
Yeah,
alone.
exactly. Yeah.
I knew that bitch was crazy. I thought maybe she's more mature. Maybe shit changed. Oh yeah, shit changed. All right.
She changed a lot. She changed like 20 people. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
hmm At the same time, gang banging.
Talking gibberish, not even making sense.
Yeah.
Fucking.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Abby Smash. That's right.
Abby Smash.
She
Abby
changed, she
Smash.
changed her name to Karen Sarkeesian.
Okay.
Yeah, like all of a sudden out of nowhere, you're like, what the fuck happened?
Right.
Like, you went all SJW and shit on me, and it's like I can't bitch about you fucking all these other guys, because if I do, then I'm istophobic bigot.
Yeah. Yep.
Congo.
I gotta ask your boyfriend if I can go out.
But then, like, at the same time, it's like later I hear all these things like the behind the scenes stuff, and Uncharted 4, Ryan, he talked about it at times, like the whole Nadine thing. It's just like, yeah, I agree. Like Nadine, I don't know, she annoyed me. And the fact that Nathan Drake was supposed to have a son, but they changed it to
That's crazy.
a daughter.
Yeah.
And again, like without hearing that, it's just like whatever. Like I don't care.
I gotta disagree, Trey. Jurassic World 2, Jurassic
Horrible,
Park.
yeah,
I agree. I was
5.
about to say the same
Yeah.
thing.
If you listen to my stream earlier, I was going off on that shit like crazy. Like I'm
I'm
like
gonna have to
sitting
go
here
back
thinking,
and watch that, Tom.
I was like, what the fuck was this movie? The third act of that movie's in a goddamn mansion. I'm sitting there in the theater thinking somebody switched out the reels with fucking Night at the Museum 3 or some shit. I'm like, where's Robin Williams up in this bitch?
Right.
Which
You're
Jurassic?
so right.
The premise
The
of
Holy
last
shit!
one,
I just
Jurassic
read
Jurassic World.
Okay,
Jurassic
okay.
World.
The last
2.
20 minutes
Lost
of the movie's a
Kingdom or
fucking
whatever.
auction. You want a Jurassic Park? You want a dinosaur? Here you go. Like, who gives a shit? What the fuck is this? It's called Jurassic World, not Jurassic House.
You guys are gonna totally disagree with me on this. I think that movie's a guilty pleasure.
I mean,
Jurassic World too. Okay.
I dead ass think it's a it's bad, but I enjoy it.
I hate it. That's fair enough. If you enjoy it, that's cool.
Yeah,
But
that's fine.
You know,
I-
it's like
I fucking hate it. It's an
fine if you like the
abomination
movie. Yeah,
Jurassic Park.
absolutely.
And
it's like how Jeremy likes Mortal Kombat Annihilation, which I hate.
How does somebody like that movie? Just
Oh my god!
anybody.
And I can't watch it. And I got it
God
for free with the
damn.
other one.
Yeah,
Li-
say
li-
that. You get that
listen to me, like,
disc back DVD.
Like
Yeah.
as soon
Yeah,
as
I like the
as
first
soon as he
Mortal
killed
Kombat.
off
Mhm.
Johnny, as soon as he killed off Johnny Cage,
That's right,
I was
some
like,
people. I do like the first one.
I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
that's the one
this
I
is
got.
bad
That's
movie.
the one. That's
Yeah,
it right
that's
there.
what I
Yeah, I
got.
got that one.
That's
I,
the one I got.
I have both of them as like a collection. It's a DVD.
I hope so, Trey. I hope so, man.
After Johnny Cage died, I was like, this is gonna be a bad movie.
Yeah.
That's where it lost me.
Thing.
And oh my god, I said this on Lethal's live stream once. Was it Rain? He only had a short part, and he gets killed off, just dumb. And he mentioned that Cabal and
You said it for sure, dude.
greatest defenders on
Cabal looks ridiculous too.
Mhm.
Like really
Oh,
bad,
God, I know.
really bad costume, whatever it is. It's just looks horrible.
What the fuck is that?
I main Cabal. I mean, I think his design's all right. I like his
God, it was-
Mortal Kombat 11, but here's the thing: like Stryker's
Not
a
in the
cop,
movie.
and you're calling him the best defender of Earthrealm.
It's retarded.
Yeah.
What the hell?
I just want to address Andrew in the chat. My next Star Wars video should be out by this Friday coming.
Jeremy says like it's a bad movie, but he enjoys it. It's like Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom for me. It's a bad movie, but I enjoy it.
Fair
Like,
enough.
I think Chris Pratt really. I think he's the one that really like gives me the flavor part of.
He's the only reason I didn't fucking walk out of the theater, man. Like,
Yeah.
for real. I mean,
Okay.
it's like I remember.
I like the
remember
Chris
unbridled
Pratt-
rage of
Chris
that
Pratt-
I
movie.
swear to God.
Chris Pratt
Oh,
pretty much
yes.
makes whatever he is in. The other night, I
Yeah.
watched for the first time. I watched the movie Passengers. I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
know if anyone's seen it out
Mhm.
there. Now, when this movie first came out, I saw it and I saw Jennifer Lawrence in it and I saw Chris Pratt and I thought this is just going to be a space love story sort of thing, and it pretty much is. But it was on TV the other night. And I decided to watch it, and man, it was good. I enjoyed it. I thought
actually
it was
did
a
enjoy
great
it too,
movie.
I haven't seen it, but
I've never
yeah,
seen
like I remember
We'll get him on,
watching
Andrew.
like the first time I really knew who Chris Pratt was he voiced Emmett from the Lego movie,
Mhm.
and then hearing that he
Parks
was
and
gonna,
Rec, man.
Yeah.
I-
Parks and Rec.
Parks and Rec, man.
yeah man, I haven't at the
Parks
time I
and
didn't
fucking
know
Rec.
You got to watch Parks and Rec.
You have to.
Oh,
Gotta
yeah.
watch outtakes.
I
Gotta
love
watch
it.
outtakes.
Right.
Just start with the outtake reels. That'll
Absolutely got to start with the outtake reels, man.
that'll get
Holy
you into watching
shit.
the show.
I just
It
keep
will make you like, you gotta watch this.
No, listen to me. I've seen some of it on Netflix, but like this is like before I knew what Parks and Rec was.
Good.
But
So
like
good,
then
man.
later, like I hear, Guardians of the Galaxy was coming out that year, and then I hear like, wait, so this Star-Lord dude is being played by the guy who voiced Emmett. So I was like, what the hell?
Mhm.
Like again, I didn't know who Chris Pratt was, and then just like after the theater experience, I was just like, after seeing it in the theater, I was just like, oh my god, like this dude is incredible. And I became like a huge like Chris Pratt fan ever since. Like,
Imagine Guardians of the Galaxy without Chris Pratt.
oh my god,
All right.
Oh,
I mean,
God.
the whole entire
no.
cast, it works. Zoe Saldana, Vin Diesel is Groot. I mean, Bradley Cooper.
everything worked. It was a really good, like they brought everything together really well. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Daniel James, I'm have to agree with you, man. I love Parks and Rec, but man, Community in its prime, it's hard to beat, man. It's hard to beat.
And just
But,
quickly to
all-
answer Andrew's question in regards to Passengers.
Yes, I was gonna pull that up. Go ahead.
That's got Jennifer Lawrence and Chris Pratt in it. It's also got is it Morpheus? What's his name?
Oh, Lawrence Fishburne.
Lawrence Fishburne.
Is that
Yes.
is that who's in it? Lawrence Fishburne.
Perry White as well.
Was he?
Man, I must admit, again, I'm going to agree with Greg in the chat there. It is an underrated movie. I
Yes.
think
Oh yeah,
it's
it's
good. I
it
enjoyed
is.
every second of it.
Yeah, it is Lawrence Fishburne. Yeah, I thought it was.
Yeah.
Lawrence Fishburne.
Ooh, Christy.
Oh,
Nah, I
Christy,
still
we're
like-
fighting.
Yeah, I agree with
Christy.
you. Lost World is still the best JP sequel.
Oh my god,
I don't
love
care what
that.
people say. I love Lost World.
I will agree with that. Exactly. I will
Yeah,
agree with that.
World.
Thank you very much. Yes, I actually do
No.
enjoy that one.
Do not skip over Christy's comment. We need
I'm
to go
not.
back
I'm getting
that.
to it. Don't
Yeah.
worry.
Oh, Christy.
But see, Christy thinks
I just
it's
wa- I just
the
done-
Christmas movie.
Come on.
shirt yesterday. I just wore my Dunder Mifflin shirt yesterday.
I was
Somebody
never
had
a huge
a-
fan of it.
Oh,
It's just-
love it.
I've seen episodes, but I'm not a big fan of the whole mockumentary talking to this TV kind of thing in between shit.
I think Greg's about to. I think he's about to be the rage here.
No, I'm
I'm
remember
trying to keep.
No, I remember watching
I'm
the
just
first
thinking earlier. Beats. What was the quote? Beats Bears.
Beats
Battlestar
Battlestar Galactica. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, the Senate's trying to pick fights in the chat.
Uh-oh.
Oh
That
no.
was boring as fuck. Thank you.
No.
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 That's it. We're doing a series on The Office.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I
this
did
question here, Trey Corney.
But I did like The Office, but once Michael left, I was like, I had to stop watching it. It wasn't.
I will agree. When Michael left, it got really bad, and that's why if I had to pick Parks and Rec or The Office, I picked Parks and Rec because, I mean, he didn't leave. He stayed. Chris Pratt got huge, and he stayed to finish the series.
Mhm.
I love the part in Parks and Rec where he went over and visited that. What was it, like a prince or a duke in England?
Yeah,
and they were like the same fucking person.
Yeah.
And oh my god, they were like, "Can we go play with the drone?" And they're like, both look at Ben and like, "Can we?" He's like, sure."
Yep.
But yeah, it was good. So
need to
Jurassic
watch
Park 3 or Fallen Kingdom. Jurassic Park 3 or Fallen Kingdom.
I got to give JP3 the edge on this one, just barely.
Yeah.
Fallen Kingdom.
Because of Sam Neill and
Plus, they steal things from the original book that didn't make it into the first movie.
very
Yeah.
true.
Right.
Very true.
Jurassic Park 3 was just meh, in my opinion.
See, I
No,
thought the way
but that
about-
dream sequence with the talking fucking dinosaurs, that was
Yeah.
stupid.
Alan.
Alan.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Alan. Yeah, I don't know. Like, why did you leave that in the movie? Like,
That should have been deleted. That
Hold up,
should
hold
have
up,
been
Hold
deleted.
up. Hold up.
Hold on a second here. Hold on. Senate. We can't do that, man. We can't do that. Friends is it's the fucking standard, man.
Friends is horrible.
Oh, come on.
Whoa.
Friends is fucking suck in a basket.
We were on a break.
I can't help it, guys. I was like the
Friends.
prime age for that show when it came out, and I fucking hated
damn
it.
No.
I tried to like
Oh,
it.
even Christy's like, hell no, Senate. There, yeah, exactly.
I tried to get. I
See,
gave
now,
it
I
2
was-
or 3 chances. I just couldn't do it.
I was never
Oh,
a
man.
huge Friends fan. I didn't hate it, but I was How I Met Your Mother was my friend.
How I Met Your Mother was fucking
Yeah.
great.
Yeah,
Great.
I did see. Here's my other problem: is I did like Big Bang until it became Friends. That also bothered me.
Yeah,
That's another reason
I never
why
liked Big Bang ever. I thought it was stupid from the beginning.
Christy set up yours, Tom.
I know she did, but she didn't say "kiss my grits."
She didn't. I was expecting that.
So that just means she wants to stick her finger up my bum, probably.
Real sad. Like 2.5
Big Bang Theory is okay. I
2.5
watched it at times.
You know
The
what,
first
though?
couple of years were great until it just kind of switched
but
gears.
once they all start getting into relationships, Big Bang Theory is like, nope, I can't do it. I like
You know what though? Everybody likes their own, what they like, and it's But
Yeah.
let me tell you what.
No,
Kind
no,
of
I
like
get
me
it.
with Fallen Kingdom, you know?
I thought
Yeah,
2.5
exactly.
was all right.
I mean, there are
Like-
some people
Kinda
who like the
yeah.
last fucking Jedi for some reason, but they
Yeah.
probably should give them an IQ test. But other than that, they can like it if they want.
You're
But,
fine,
whatever.
I like the Jurassic Park, other than one, is unwatchable.
No, those kind of things are fine. I'm not going to judge you on that. If you say like Elf's a bad show, then we got to talk, or I got to
We got a
question our
problem.
friendship,
Yeah.
or something like that. That's
awesome.
that's like drowning ground there. We can't like fucking go past this at this point. It's like
Yeah, there are certain
And it's
things that
fine.
I'll
That's right,
gatekeep.
damn.
Like if you like Picard, fuck off.
Picard. Well, I
Exactly. Soul.
I mean,
Tom doesn't even know what to say about it anymore. It's just it's so funny hearing how people react as soon as they hear something like that. It's like with Star Wars. Somebody says Star Wars, like, oh. You say Star Trek to Tom, it's like, oh, what?
Hey,
no, it is.
You get a lot of people with nostalgic glasses.
Let me
and
just
they're
say,
like, Picard's back.
I can
So they're like,
respect what Soul Assassin just said.
What are you saying?
I don't blame him for
Oh, yeah.
wanting to punch out. Yeah, I don't
Oh,
blame
exactly.
him.
Oh, hell yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah.
I-
Yeah, I absolutely want to punch. That's the thing. Like, it just is annoying as
look,
shit.
I
I
have
remember.
a son. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Geek Blend.
I remember somebody made a video. It was a really quick video. It was a recording of they were just watching the show, and they weren't making jokes. They just make fucking statements. They never make actual jokes. They just talk about specific pop culture things, and then people laugh their ass off in the audience. I'm like, it's just a fucking statement. Why are you laughing? And that's what his whole thing was, and it was exactly right. I mean, that's the Big Bang Theory in retrospect.
Well, one of my issues with Sheldon in general was I have a son who's autistic, right?
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
And my big problem with that show is obviously Sheldon's autistic, and they do so many things on there. It's like, yeah, certain things you got to learn your pick your battles with a kid with autism,
Yep.
right? There's a point where you have to learn, or they have to learn at least that this is not okay social behavior, and this is okay social behavior. There's way too much fucking shit on that show where they're just allowing Sheldon to go mad crazy.
Yeah.
Sheldon, and it's just kind of a bad precedent to see on television.
That sucks.
Like
It's
when he
inaccurate.
when he feels unsafe in the city that he's living, so he goes to find another, like, the safest city in America.
Well, that and just all the other characters are enablers all the time too. That's what I mean as well.
Oh, see you, Andrew. Thanks for stopping by, man.
Later, Andrew.
We appreciate it.
Andrew, later, dude.
I know it's some stupid shit, but yeah, have a good night, Andrew. But no, it bothered me. That was another thing about the show. I never watched the last few seasons. I just dropped out.
I didn't
of
either.
it.
I didn't like any of the characters. I wasn't rooting for any of them because they were kind of all people that I would punch.
Can I ask, did you all see the episode where they went and saw the new Star Wars movie?
Yes.
Yeah,
I
did
think
watch that.
dropped
Somebody
out
told me to
before
watch
then.
it.
Watch that.
Somebody told me to watch it. Yeah.
I think I dropped out before then. I'm sure they had some fun with it because it was Warner's and CBS. So I would.
Oh yeah.
They had some fun with it, that's for sure.
They did.
They gave Star Wars fans a little bit of a backhand with the because they had Will Wheaton in the episode, and of
Will
course
Wheaton.
they invite Will Wheaton to go and watch it with them, and he rolls up to the theater in a Star Trek outfit. and everyone's booing him and stuff, and he mentions how Star Wars fans are just crazy. Anyway,
See, there's your final strike.
yeah,
If your show casts Wesley fucking Crusher,
Yeah.
you suck. Fuck Will Wheaton. Shut up, Wesley.
Shut up, Wesley.
Uh,
Oh God. That's yeah. No thanks. By the way, Tom, I'm getting ready to watch the original Star Trek from the beginning, man. Like the original
really?
movie series. I'm getting ready to start it. Yeah.
Have you never seen it before then?
No. I've seen a couple episodes.
I've seen episodes
out
here
of-
and
I
there.
mean, it doesn't really matter what order you really watch them in as far as that goes. I mean, the third season, you can tell they really started having minimal budgets. But there's still some great episodes in there. But yeah, probably some.
Yeah,
of
I'm
the
excited to
better
watch
ones
it.
are-
I am.
It's a quick watch. It's a brisk watch.
If you can
Anyone
find
here a Stargate fan?
soon, also.
Yes.
Anyone
Yes,
here
I'm a
like
Stargate
Stargate?
fan. Yes.
I like Stargate.
Oh, now, Rhino, now you can say goodbye to Jedi Lukey.
Oh, goodbye, Jedi Lukey. Thank you for coming.
Have a good
Appreciate
night.
you
Thank
being
for coming
here.
by. You've been awesome.
Sorry for my misunderstanding earlier.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I saw that.
Yeah.
Deal. I heard that on the full Aussie this morning. They were going to do a
Yeah.
watch through, and I'm like, that's what I was going to fucking do.
I want to do a watch party sometime.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about Sequest.
Channel.
Oh yeah, I love Sequest.
Yeah,
I haven't seen
I did
that.
like it. But yeah, I liked Stargate SG-1, but the original film too is just.
But then, did you get in?
love Stargate?
Yeah, man. My dad.
I watched
got me
Atlantis.
into that.
I watched it.
My dad got me into
Yeah.
Star Trek and Stargate.
Yep.
My dad's a big Trekkie, and
My dad's my dad's a Trekkie.
Big Trekkies too. They had the movies, the TV series. They even had the books also.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
I
Nice.
I want to point this out. I mean, I guess my dad, like, he grew up with Trek and all, and I asked him, like, hey, what did you think about the J.J. Abrams movies?
Ooh, you don't even want to ask my
And then apparently he was fine with them.
That's the same as my dad. It's so weird. My dad has loved Star Trek for longer than I was even around for, longer than I've been alive.
Yeah.
And I asked him what he thought of, the fact that they couldn't beam Spock back from the volcano at the beginning of JJ's movie because they didn't have a direct line of sight. What are your thoughts on that? He's like, I didn't think anything of it. I'm like, what about the Enterprise being underwater? Like,
Underwater.
What's wrong with it
Even
just
I know,
being
fucking wrong.
out in the atmosphere? Like, they're risking showing themselves to these people by putting it underwater when it can literally stay in space. Like,
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, I didn't see a problem with it. I'm like, oh my God, you my dad says he's a Trekkie. You're such a normie. Fucking.
Would you equate that with somebody who likes The Last Jedi who's a Star Wars fan?
Sorry, you were both talking at the same time. One at a time.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Greg and Tom, if somebody likes the JJ trilogy who's been a Trekkie their whole life, would you equate that with a Star Wars fan who's like Star Wars their whole life who likes The Last Jedi?
No. I wouldn't.
Kind of, but it's a more of a cognitive dissonance kind of thing to me.
Okay.
But again, the problem you have there's everything is subjective. I mean, you can make some objective arguments as far as like lore and canon and all that kind of shit, which is basically what things like the Phantom Menace grew out of. But in the end of the day, it really is a subjective thing, so we can't really. I mean, they're equatable, I guess, in a sense that they are similar. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of a tough question.
Here's where I separate it, and that, like the JJ movies, I think the first one is tolerable. It's like not my kind of thing, but it's like I don't feel with the Star Trek movies that they took a main character and set out to destroy them. So they didn't bring Kirk in to make.
True. I mean, I guess if you look at it from that perspective, because they do create their own timeline. So
and
I mean, I would
say,
equate
based
it,
on the casting and the acting, they do honor the characters quite well.
Oh yeah,
like, from my perspective,
casting
they
is
do.
good.
The casting is good.
They're different, but they still have positive attributes. Versus, like I feel like with the main trio in the Star Wars movies, obviously Luke, they absolutely destroyed shit on 10 times over.
Wrecked.
I don't think they treated Han
probably a better comparison would be to like Picard or Star Trek Discovery.
Okay, that's where I was going next. Yeah, that's what I was going.
Yeah, that actually have characters that were.
They destroyed the Federation. I don't.
Fucked up Spock. Quite a few other things.
They
Oh,
even fucked up Khan, they even fucked up Khan on what is it?
I was going to ask you, Subhuman. What do you think about like you said you don't mean started on the JJ stuff? What's your opinion of the JJ Star Trek stuff?
I didn't. I mean, first one I thought was okay, but once they started fucking up with the trying to kill off Spock and all this shit, I was like, no, don't do that. And then the number 2, I didn't like the way how they did with Khan, because Khan was never part of the Federation. He was supposed to be a superhuman from World War II, and I never saw Part 3.
No, there was nothing good about Into Darkness. I think 3, the characters came back a little bit. It was more of an action movie.
That's what I was going to say. I've heard a lot of people say that the third one is more Star Trek than the first 2 were to compare.
Kind of.
Almost.
I'd say the chemistry. I'd say the chemistry between the characters in the third one is the best.
The third one, yeah, I did enjoy. I mean, as a person who's not a Star Trek fan,
that's
after watching the original series and then probably going to watch like the Next Generation and stuff, and then going to go back and rewatch the JJ stuff, I'll probably have a different opinion about them after I get done with like the OG Star Trek stuff. I'm sure, because I know a lot of people who do not like absolutely. I'm sure I know Greg remembers this. That I said I liked Into Darkness, and he's like, "Are you sure we can be friends anymore?" I'm not sure. So,
Subhuman, are you Subhuman? Are you a Trekkie? Are you a Star Trek fan?
I'm not a heavy Star Trek fan, but I did grow up watching, the original.
Yeah,
the Next Generation,
like me.
Yeah, like I said, my parents are Trekkies, so yeah, I watched the shows with them, and I also watched.
Yeah, I was exactly the same.
Mm-hmm.
What was I gonna say?
I don't know. What were we gonna say?
I'm excited to watch
I
them.
know what I was gonna say. You see, this is why I haven't seen the JJ movies for Trek yet, because I'd rather, I'd rather see the original and was it Next Generation and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Well, based on what I'm hearing right now, I'd rather watch the Orville than any Star Trek that we get.
Orville's amazing.
I'm so excited to get back into it.
And it's okay to like Into Darkness. I mean, it's not a horrible movie. It's just a horrible Star Trek movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
I mean, once you get to that third, if you take out that third act, if you make it a movie about, if you take Khan out of the equation altogether kind of thing and just make him a new character of his own kind of design, it's not a horrible movie, because I love the Peter Weller character. I like the idea that we're in this world now, that in this timeline they need to be a bit more militaristic, but they should have set up some of the Klingon stuff a little bit better. And it has a great scene in it, one of the best scenes in years that I've seen in a movie like this. I love it.
Carol Marcus changing, that was awesome.
Well, that's one of them too. But, the scene I love is when they're all in the one place at one time and they're trying to figure all this shit out, and it's like Kirk quickly understands this and realizes, oh shit, something bad's about to go down. And then all of a sudden Khan comes up in that fucking helicopter thing and starts shooting everybody.
That was a good scene.
Like those are great scenes. There's some great scenes, and like even when Peter Weller's just like, son, and he just gives him that big old, like, that's a great scene. I mean, there's some great.
Can I ask you though, Tom?
And
this is a question more so for Tom and Greg, but the scene that they swapped from the original Wrath of Khan, where instead of Spock dying in that chamber, it was Kirk dying in the chamber, and then the way that they brought Kirk
that
back,
shit's stupid.
That was stupid.
I thought that was a little bit
that was
disrespectful to the original movie.
To make it a good movie, even without it being Trek, you got to get rid of that third act. The magic blood, Kirk dying, all that
was kind of shit.
Stupid.
Yeah,
putting people in the fucking torpedoes is fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Wrath of Khan is still my favorite movie.
The original one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking brilliant.
Star Trek 2, Wrath of Khan, that is still my favorite movie.
Fucking brilliant.
Yes, Wrath of Khan is.
I love the scene in the original Wrath of Khan when he does get the bugs and he puts them in the helmet, and he does the captain and who's the other guy? Chekhov.
A question.
Chekhov.
Do you need to see?
I remember watching that for the first time. I was really young, and I'm like, "Oh, that's really gross!" Like going in the ear, like I was all squeamish and yeah.
Do you need to see like the other Trek stuff before you see Wrath of Khan? That's why I haven't seen it.
Not
really.
The best thing to do is to just watch the Trek movies, the original Trek movies in order. First
Yeah,
one,
okay.
second one, third one, fourth one.
I mean,
and
the
and
first
Wrath of
one
Khan is the second one.
can skip, but
Because I'll do that.
What was that, Tom?
I think
What'd
I
you
said
say, Tom?
you can skip the first one if you really want to.
you can
Yeah.
skip the first one.
Yeah.
I would say if you're gonna go do anything, go back and watch Space Seed in the original episode.
Yeah.
yes.
Then watch Wrath of Khan because
Mhm.
the
There's
two.
open airlock policy right there. Said the same thing right
Same
there.
thing,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
Mhm.
Yeah,
a
Stacey, that's what
sequel
he
to
actually-
that episode.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nothing
Yeah,
really
yeah.
happens in Star Trek the movie that affects Wrath of
Okay.
Khan at all.
Yeah,
That I
'cause
can
I'll
remember.
probably watch them anyway, like in order after I'm done with the OG series. Before
I mean,
go
don't get
back
me
to-
wrong. Star Trek the
Yeah.
movie's great. I
Yeah,
like it.
I liked
Some people
it.
don't. I understand why people don't. But if you can get your hands on the director's cut edition on DVD that has the yellow spine, that's the best version of the movie.
Okay.
Can I ask?
Man.
Can I ask what you
Okay.
guys' thoughts
Which
are
movie's
on the
Cut now.
new version of what Kirk does to defeat the Kobayashi Maru test?
Oh, that's fucking stupid. I hated
That's
that.
bullshit.
Yeah, good.
No, yeah, I didn't like that at all.
I
did
don't
not
think
like
anyone liked that.
I don't-
Even I didn't like
No.
that. No, I'm not even a Trekkie.
Well, I didn't
No,
like
I don't-
Spock writing it. I didn't like, like that whole scenario. Everything having to do with the Kobayashi Maru,
yeah.
Mhm.
they didn't get right. In
I'm not a Star Trek guy. I thought that was fucking stupid.
Oh,
Well,
again,
he
I'm not-
cheated. I mean, that's the whole thing. I
Yeah,
mean, let's face
that's
it.
right.
He cheated, but
He did. He did.
because he doesn't like and that's what sets up the Kobayashi Maru is a big deal more so in Star Trek The Wrath of Khan than they played up in the 09 movies. It was
Mhm,
just
Very-
there
very
because
much
you
it's
know
a-
what it is.
mhm.
It was a callback to a movie that really didn't exist in the timeline. So it's it's like a cheating callback. You erased it, but then you're calling back to it anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Open airlock policy said there's a great novel about that test. Is that? Huh.
Because that's the whole point of Star Trek Wrath of Khan, not to give too much away for those who haven't seen it, but it's Kirk, even though he cheated the first time in the Kobayashi Maru, when he finally had to face a no-win scenario in real life, he fucking fails.
Yeah.
And they kind of in the Next Generation there was an episode, I think it's the one where like Troy becomes is trying to become a commander to get her commander rank. And they kind of they still have, they don't call it the Kobayashi Maru, but the test that Riker's putting her through is essentially a Kobayashi Maru type scenario.
I mean,
You have
Kirk
to
may have won the
oversee-
fight, but he didn't win the battle. Kirk lost
No, he-
a lot in that
he-
battle, obviously.
Yeah, he had to order his. Well, he didn't order, but he lost his best friend. And that's the only thing I would say that you would need to watch in the original series.
Okay.
Is to get some of the relationship between Kirk and Spock. Knowing more of it makes the end of that movie a little bit more emotional. I still can't.
Are you talking about in the original Wrath of Khan?
Yeah, I still can't. I can't
Oh,
get through the
hell
ending
yeah.
of that movie without getting
Tearing
emotional.
up? Yeah.
Yeah.
That scene where they're against the plate glass and they're
Puts the hand up on the glass and he's yeah.
That
But can I ask, were you guys happy with how they brought Spock back in the original?
Yes, I don't mind it.
I was alright with it.
I didn't mind it either. I'm just curious. To
Okay.
know.
I was actually
know
just
they're
going to say 3 is kind of underrated. I mean,
Yeah,
I love
yeah.
4, don't get me wrong.
I like Krug. I thought he was awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, 3 it's not as powerful as all the shit that's going on in part 2, but you get the whole idea, you get to just meet the new character that's in there without giving too much away for those on the panel who haven't seen it, and how Kirk has to deal with all that shit. And
Yeah.
just it sets up he already has a dislike for Klingons, but it sets up his deep rooted fucking, xenophobia
Yes.
or whatever it is you want to call it for the fucking Klingons.
Okay.
And
Yeah, 3 was a Search of Spock, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Okay, making sure.
Real quick.
Well, they have
the 4 is just
Senate-
amazing.
Thanks for stopping by the stream. You've
Thank
been.
you, Senate.
Yeah.
Take care, bud.
Yes. Appreciate you coming by. We'll see you next week, man. Thank you.
They have some funny moments where Sulu's like, "Don't call me tiny," and the Excelsior trying to chase him scene. It was the first Star Trek movie that really threw in some comedic elements in there.
Yeah.
Whereas Wrath of Khan was really serious. I think even the motion picture was overly serious. There was no lighthearted.
Yeah,
moments.
that's the problem with the motion pictures. It takes itself way too fucking seriously.
It tried to be. It tried to be
Dark Tones in it too.
2001.
What was that?
Oh yeah.
I think Subhuman. I didn't hear you.
Oh, I said that Wrath of Khan had had a lot of dark elements in it also.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
a very
dude.
dark
That
movie. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hardly
So I liked it.
That's what he's saying. They
I mean, it
started
was
bringing
good.
some of the levity in part 3, and
But 3 was kind of a precursor to what we got in 4 with the double dumbass on you and
I
that
fucking
kind of
love
stuff.
part 4 because that's the first Star Trek movie I saw. You can watch
Yeah.
Star
Really?
Trek 4.
Oh,
You
yeah,
can watch
Boys
Star
Home.
Trek 4 without even being a Star Trek fan.
Really?
There'd be whales here, sir.
Yeah,
If you
I
look
like
at
it
it as just a movie about guys who come from the future because they need a fucking whale to save the world. That's all. And it's a fish out of water story. You don't even need to know that it's a Star Trek story.
Mm-hmm.
Can we all agree that the God one is the worst one?
What does God do with a starship?
Nemesis is the worst one.
Oh, Nemesis.
I saw Nemesis. That was
Nemesis, actually, almost all the Next Generation ones are terrible except for First Contact.
Oh, I love.
I used to love the next gen movies till I actually watched more of the show, because before I seen the show, I'd seen like only bits and pieces of them here and there, like just a few episodes, because I started watching it on and off again after, because they used to pop it on after Siskel and Ebert on Sundays. Then they started putting MASH on instead. So I seen a few episodes, but then seeing the movies when they came out, I loved the movies. And then when I actually sat down and started watching TNG from beginning, I get why a lot of people have problems with those movies now.
Mm-hmm.
I totally understand.
Yeah, well, they got preachy, the forced relocation of people with the.
Well, none of the
Baku
characters act like they should, too. That's the other
right.
problem.
Yeah, now suddenly, Picard's this vengeance rage monster, and it's like he made peace with the whole Borg thing,
Yep.
3 seasons ago.
jeez.
Best of Both Worlds took place in season 2, season 3, I think.
Hey,
Can
Teresa.
I ask which one's the one with the crossover
Oh, there's
with
Teresa.
with that ribbon?
Generations.
Generations.
Generations. I like that one.
Generations. Yeah, that was a pretty good one, but I feel like
Okay, except for Kirk's death
Insurrection
was
was pretty good also.
I just heard Tom sigh, so that must mean I'm wrong.
Kirk's death.
It's actually notoriously one of the most hated ones.
Oh, really? I didn't mind
Yeah.
it, but again, I'm no Trekkie.
But again, everybody loves First Contact, but there's a lot of anachronisms in that and canon breaking shit in that one too. And then
Absolutely.
Insurrection's the one that everybody has a problem with, but that's probably the least.
That's the
I
one with
like
Baku,
Insurrection.
right?
Insurrection is a piece of shit in the sense that they never even finished the movie.
True.
If you watch that movie, at the end, the scene where Jesus Christ, Picard's fighting Raimi or Ramo or whatever his name is.
I can't remember his name either.
Played by
Is that a Borg one?
Who was that who played him? Because I swear I saw
Is that one with the
Borg?
Borg?
I know his name and I just lost it.
First Contact.
F. Murray Abraham. The one where he's fighting F. Murray Abraham. You can see all behind him is blue. That's not supposed to just be. That's supposed to be like space and shit behind him or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
Yeah, they never even
thingy?
finished the movie. Yeah, they never even finished the movie.
No, the message behind the movie was.
Let me see, I'm sure I can find a screenshot.
Riker-
of
It's a bit like Rise of
Riker drives
Skywalker.
the
They're still
Enterprise with an
riding
old
it.
Atari joystick, or an old 1980s flight joystick. Can
Yeah,
control
even-
the Enterprise. There was
Oh yeah,
a lot of
here it
things.
is.
Oh, real quick, I wanted to show you this. When I typed in Star Trek 4 on Google, I went to Google image search because I saw something, and look what it is. The first Google image search for Star Trek 4. Look at that. That's a Midnight's Edge video right there. Look at
Thank you, buddy. Yes, thank you, folks. That's
Look
amazing.
at that. That is
Okay,
awesome.
here's what I'm talking about. This scene at the end, Raifo or what?
Oh my
I can't even
God.
fucking-
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
worse
I know
now
this
that you
one.
know it. If you think about it, you're like, oh my God, it is that bad, isn't it?
I know this one.
That's
Holy
a screenshot
shit.
from the movie.
Yeah, with Captain
What the
Stretchy Face.
fuck? Oh my God, damn. Wow.
That whole ass scene that's like that. It's like, oh, we'll just leave it. Fuck it.
Mhm.
It's like, whose idea was that?
It looks science fiction-y.
Yeah, they're like, oh, blue is science fiction, right? It reminds me of that time in, I think it was the Transformer Bayformers 2, where there was like TV monitors in the back of a van. There was like 3 or 4 of them that were still green screen that they didn't put over. In the
Really? I
released
never noticed
film.
that.
Yeah, in the released film. Yeah, it's like, what the fuck was that a green screen? Yeah, yeah. It's just so great.
Which is stupid because now screens, that was the problem, is back in the day when you actually had tube TVs, movie runs at 24 frames a second. A television screen runs at 30 frames a second. So if you tried to film an old school television screen, you get the flicker. So they used to have to superimpose it over top of it. There's no real reason to do that anymore. Because with LCD screens, and everything's shot digitally. So that or you just run everything at 30 frames on your digital.
Well, you know what people want to do these days? They want to take green screens. They want to take green screens out on location. So, you know.
Oh my God.
I know, that's the stupidest shit. I hate that. I'm so sick of that shit. That was dumb.
That's how they're making movies these days. Let's go out on location, but we'll take the green screen.
You could have done that in the fucking desert of fucking Nevada or California. What the fuck are you doing?
Or if you're going to use green screens, do it in a fucking studio.
Kathleen Kennedy, producer. That's one of the things
you send money away.
God.
That's one of the things you, as a producer, executive producer, you go, no, we're not spending money on that.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's definitely something you should. Even George Lucas would have been like, George Lucas would have thought that was fucking stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
He would have done it in a hangar. Yeah.
He'd have done it in on a set somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's like, what the? Why are you wasting so much money? That was one thing he did. He knew how to save fucking money.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
I mean,
I know. Like,
even with the original Star Wars and all of that sort of thing,
sunlight, right?
You know,
you're in a fucking desert in the sun already. You don't need to. Oh my God.
Oh, we just wanted the natural light. That's all we came out
if
for.
he could shoot it in his backyard, he'd do it.
They couldn't shoot it in the car. They couldn't shoot it in the car park with the same sun over their head.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
So
that's what he'd be like. Can we just get everybody to move their cars?
Yeah.
Well, let's do right here. It's fine.
Here, just throw some sand down. Now get that big thing up and. All right, let's do it. 10 minutes, you're done.
Can you imagine the pitch for that? Jay just like, well, I gotta go to Sneesia, but we're gonna take green screen with us.
What the? There was no reason to be in Tunisia other than that one race scene, and you know how easy you could have faked that.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
That was such a waste of fucking.
Do it in Nevada, like
money.
you said. Do it in Nevada.
Yeah.
It looks the same as that fucking
They
planet.
did it there because that's where they did the original.
Yes. Oh, it's because of nostalgia. Yeah, that's all I did it for. Yeah, that's it.
Ooh, we want to go back to where it started.
They could.
A kid could have done it in their backyard in a fucking sandbox, you know.
Yeah.
Not arguing. Yep.
That's so funny.
I think it was in Jordan. You're right, Daniel. But still, I mean, like,
Yeah, it wasn't Tunisia. They actually went to Jordan. That's the other thing. I don't even think they went to
that?
the location in the first place, which was stupid. I don't know. That's just a waste fucking money because you can. I think they were trying to.
I love how they keep making these mistakes, right? Like with Bob Iger in his book and writing what he wrote about George Lucas, and then you've got
nobody would be mad about this, right?
In the making of The Rise of Skywalker, they've got the fact that they're doing a green screen, and you've got one of the actors coming out going, "Hey, JJ, if we got green screens, why are we out on location?" Sort of thing. Like, I can't believe they keep showing us how bad they're doing, how bad of a job they're doing. It blows my mind.
Like the stupidest thing like Bob Iger has done with his book was say like you basically like George Lucas felt betrayed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, betrayed and all that.
Yeah.
It's like that essentially means like you're stabbing him in the back, and you literally have your final Star Wars movie, which you were trying to market as your end game.
Well, what George Lucas says and what Bob Iger puts in his book validates the fandom menace and validates the fans that don't like this crap. So I still don't understand why he even bothered to put it in there.
I hear like his whole book is just like his resume. Much.
Oh, I read it.
Yeah.
Oh,
you read all of it?
I didn't read
The whole thing.
It's a great fucking book. But you can tell he's full of shit.
Oh,
I mean, it is. It reads kind of almost like a resume. It starts out, I've got great connections with other countries. I got great diplomatic fucking relationships. I can handle things under pressure. I can handle this. I can handle that.
Presidential bid.
Like me,
and he talks about how he handles shit. It's not in no way is it anywhere near and I think he even says this in the foreword, if I remember right. Like in no way is it like a story of his life. It's just how you deal with shit as a leader of any kind of corporation.
As a CEO, yeah.
Pretty much
Yeah, as a
that's
CEO.
It's his
Yeah, yeah.
application to run for president. That's all his book is.
Most likely.
But
know that's probably where
it's
it's
funny
going.
is what the shit he leaves out, and what's funny even more so is the shit that he got in there.
Yeah.
And I think
remember-
that he knew he had to be honest about George because George never signed an NDA, folks.
Yeah, so if he wasn't, then George would have come out and said, "No, it's bullshit."
I remember, you know,
I really want to
to
know how
Ran
George.
Disney in the ground roast
I
for me.
really want to know. I want George to come out and do like a press conference and tell the world what he thinks.
Yeah.
I know it'll never happen, but
I know.
Until
I
he
wish it
bought
would.
Disney stock.
Wish it
He
would.
done that. He got half his money in Disney stock, and he's
Yeah,
made
I
it
know.
really well.
Yeah, he's not. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. I can't highlight Chrissy's comment from earlier. Chrissy told me that
Man.
your favorite movie, Tom, was Grease 2.
I had to approve
The fuck it
Christie's
is.
comment.
Oh,
I will fight you.
I do
Meet
approve.
me out
I,
back. How about that?
It's
I
a
do
terrible
approve-
movie.
I like the original Grease better than Grease 2.
They sing
Grease
about
2
fucking
is a
bowling
fucking
in that movie.
shithole.
yeah.
I know we were talking about it earlier.
I do
haven't seen any of
approve
the Grease
Christie's.
movies.
I do approve Christie's comment that said "LOL Bunny." I do approve that comment.
What's going on with that?
I do approve. Look, I have to approve Christie's comment right now with just laughing emojis.
The fuck?
I do approve that comment.
Oh, come on. Chrissy, our chat never likes you for some reason. I don't
Yeah,
know.
like
Last time
everything.
we couldn't even add her last time.
You know why? I just
Why?
figured it out because
Why?
she thinks that Die Hard's not a Christmas movie.
It
That's
is a
why.
Christmas
Oh yeah,
That's
I
why.
lectured about
That's
that earlier.
why.
That's probably why.
I gave her a big old mansplaining
Here we go.
lecture about
Here we
that
go.
earlier.
I'm just waiting for the next comment now.
Oh, yeah, it's coming, it's
Hey,
It's
coming.
going to be
Yeah.
something about grits.
Hey,
Merry Christmas. Let's watch
It's
Die Hard.
the ultimate Christmas movie. Thank you
How we
very
do it.
much.
That's how we do it. That's how we do it.
yo, dudes, I don't
What
mean
was that,
to.
Sub?
I don't mean to
Oh, go-
pull
Oh,
a
go ahead,
John,
Runner.
I don't mean to pull a John Talks here, but I have not seen Die Hard.
Oh, my
dude.
God.
Yeah,
Oh
but
my
you're only
God,
like what,
what?
16?
How old are you, Runner?
I'm 17.
Okay,
17?
so
People say
give
I'm
it a pass.
16, like Culture Casino. In
I'll give you a pass.
yeah,
I
like,
couldn't remember.
give
me a break.
Christy.
I'm 86
I
years
had
old.
to prove
dude.
that too.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to watch
When I look at you, I
Um,
feel like I'm 86. That's for sure.
Runner, you've got a slight pass on John because John's my age and he should have seen
Yeah.
Die Hard by now. Whereas you, I can understand.
Don't forget, Justin Prophet just saw Die Hard not too long ago.
Yeah,
Well, Justin
Oh.
Proper's still
Like,
a
I
young
don't-
guy,
I think-
but-
like I've seen a lot of movies. Like I finally saw Top Gun.
Oh, good movie.
did you like it?
Yeah.
Oh my God,
Oh my
dude.
God, great
That's
movie.
a great movie. I'm waiting for the new one to come out.
Yeah, Top Gun Maverick.
Take
Oh my
my
God, I
breath away.
Fucking A, man. Fucking
Don't you love the parody? The
Hot shots.
hot shots.
Hot shots.
The bit in the bedroom with the
It's
food.
over.
Oh,
Yes,
man.
with the fucking diving board.
And he's
man.
frying the bacon and cracks the eggs
Guys,
and
sure.
God,
it's so
I
good.
fucking love that.
So
I
good.
fucking love that movie.
Never been a big Top Gun fan, folks. Sorry, just too
Oh, man.
homoerotic for me.
Oh, there's
Yeah,
a
Of course,
lot.
since I'm
There's a
24,
lot
I've
in
still
there.
seen Die Hard. Come on.
I have it, but I'm just not a huge fan. I mean, I get it. It is what it is. It's got some cool bits to it. Whatever.
Mhm.
I believe the Die Hard series, all of them is on Warner, isn't it? Or on HBO Max?
Fuck. Well, they're on. The
No,
first three
is
are
it?
on HBO Max right now because technically that's where they got smart.
Yeah.
HBO has.
I gotta put
Yeah.
in my
Yeah, put it on your
free-
watch list for sure.
Yeah, my free
Oh,
code
yeah.
that I got from HBO Max.
Yeah, it's
It was actually from
it's-
Best Buy, but yeah.
it's good. It's good.
That's another thing you guys are gonna have to remember is like not all these things are gonna last forever because a lot of these
Oh, I
other
know.
companies start yanking their licenses from other places.
Yeah.
Make sure you've got your copies, your physical copies.
Well, I just mean like now you can see all these movies on HBO Max, the licenses through HBO that they have.
Yeah.
But when they dry up because Disney's not going to make any more deals outside of ancillary bullshit here and there, probably just to make sure they can keep their own shit in house, and they'll probably let the Fox ones lapse so that they can bring them back in house.
I don't know. I don't know.
There
what-
you go. There you go, man. Watch Die Hard and give us a review.
yeah,
Here's the thing.
that's a good idea.
I'm still trying to find an idea of like what to do for my channel. Like so far, as I'm thinking of it, I might do like a welcome to my channel live stream, and maybe I'll just invite you guys and stuff.
Sure.
Or whoever.
that.
You know, like most of the people who I've already talked to, because I've been in a lot of panels lately, which is awesome, by the way.
All I'm going to say in regards to the YouTube thing, and I've only been doing it for a short amount of time. I'm no professional by any stretch, but make sure you just have fun with it. Pick whatever you're passionate about, whatever you love, and if you love it enough, it'll keep you going with it. Like, you know, I keep saying that I want to move into...
Because here's the thing with this YouTube
Oh my
stuff.
gosh,
It's
Christy.
like for me, like I still...
Sorry.
Did you see Christy's comment?
Deliverance?
No, I did not.
Yeah. Lost
that?
Deliverance. She's even got the banjo emojis. I love it.
Ding, ding, ding.
Good.
Oh, that movie.
The other one should be a guitar, Christy. You got it wrong.
Yeah.
Is that
that's true.
I gotta
feel like
She's just doing it because of the dueling banjos.
Hey, whenever,
she is.
whenever someone like recommends a movie to me, I have to put it in my watch list.
Deliverance is kick
I don't think
ass,
you did,
but
Christy.
it will fuck you up. You're too young for that shit.
It'll fuck you.
Yeah.
I don't care at this point. I've seen.
Is Deliverance, can I just ask, is Deliverance the one where he asked him to squeal like a pig for him?
Yes,
Yes.
it is.
Yeah,
Yes,
okay.
it is.
It is the movie I'm thinking of then. No, Runner, that is one that you need to wait until you're like 25.
I don't give a-
45, you said?
I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. Who cares at this point?
Can I have a gun, Dad? Not till you're 12, son.
Oh man, that's movie. It'll hurt. It
Absolutely
does hurt.
sure.
It's a great movie.
I'll give it a shot.
It'll take you a little while to get into it because it is an older film, so it's not like new movies where it's bam, get you into the action.
Yep.
It's definitely one of those movies. It's
Watch Deer Hunter, too. You should watch Deer Hunter. Yeah.
Oh, that just come out on 4K here. I haven't got that.
I saw that. I was like, holy shit.
It's coming out. One of the two. I can't remember. I think
That-
I
that'd
maybe.
be awesome to get.
I gotta
Holy
get
shit.
my free trial running for HBO Max because
There's a ton of stuff on there,
good
man.
shit on
they
there
have
right now.
Yeah, there really is.
so much stuff.
Turner
Are you-
Classics got some great shit.
Yeah. I love Turner Classics.
Runner, are you a horror movie fan at all?
Not really.
Okay, there's a ton of great horror shit on there.
Yeah,
Too. I noticed that.
You know, talking about horror and stuff. You know, I want Mara Jade invited me for one of her live streams. Not the one I had today. This is the one before. Tom was there, and Ron,
Absolutely.
and you know, she was talking about the horror movie stuff, and I told her like, you know, I'm not really like into the horror movie stuff. Like, I recently saw Evil Dead on Netflix, and man, that movie great. Like at the time, it felt like a legitimate like horror movie.
Oh, dude, Evil Dead's the shit.
Oh my god,
Evil Dead is the shit, man.
Oh, if you can watch the original Evil Dead, then you can probably get through a lot of older films.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
dude, Evil Dead, my god, it's so good.
Raimi, man.
that's
Dude,
a tough
he's-
watch.
Evil
That
Dead.
does not age well. Yeah,
I'm
it just
curious, Runner, have you seen the movie The Last Starfighter?
Ooh.
Oh
That's a
my
good
God.
one.
No.
Yes.
Oh, dude.
Oh my God. You need to make a
Write
list,
that
man.
on the
You need to
list.
make a list for sure.
Write
I,
that on the
I have
list.
a I have
Look at
a
this one.
Original spinning is an eat
Yes.
dress.
Tremors.
That's
The Last Starfighter, Runner. It's a must.
Yes.
hey, how about this? I'm pretty tired right now. It's 2:00 in the morning.
Yes,
I
it
might
is.
go, but here's the thing, Rhino, just DM me some of your suggestions. Like again,
We'll all send you suggestions, man. For
Yeah.
sure. Tag you and all.
Yeah.
I'm
absolutely.
sure there's a fair few movies that you probably haven't seen that.
Oh my God. We can probably
seriously,
between.
like during this quarantine thing, like this is a huge opportunity.
Man,
Oh,
go
yeah.
watch
Huge.
Gremlins.
Gremlins.
Have you seen Equilibrium?
I've seen Gremlins.
Have you seen Equilibrium?
Oh, that's a good one.
Have you seen?
Watch
sounds very
Event
familiar.
Horizon before you go to bed tonight.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And watch what?
Yeah,
What'd you
that's a
say?
great idea.
Yeah, no kidding.
What did you say? I didn't hear you.
I said watch Event Horizon before you go to bed tonight. Yeah, that's probably not the best idea, but you know.
Oh, you could watch Deliverance before you go to bed tonight.
At least
There you go. That's far from yeah.
Runner, thank you for coming. Is there anything that you want to plug before you go?
Follow me on Twitter. I'm
Yes.
very active there. As I said, I'm probably gonna set up a YouTube channel and stuff, and yeah, you might find me on these panels. So far, I've been on Justin Proper's streams. I've been on Mara Jade, Ryan Kennel, Lethal Lightning, and now the
Sure,
Geek
you've been
Blend.
showing 'em.
And
Yeah, we appreciate you coming on, man.
yeah, thank you.
sure.
This is great. I'd love to be on next week because I love watching this show every night.
Yeah, we have a good time, man. We
Yeah,
do.
like
We
the
absolutely do.
recent ones I've watched, like I usually like survive, the whole entire stream.
Good. I appreciate that. I do.
Then I go to bed, but like I don't know. I'm kind of exhausted.
Well,
There's
you've
a lot
been
of people in the
streaming a
chat that
bit.
have been
You can
here
take it out of
speaking.
you. One thing I noticed when I started streaming was, yes, I was getting a lot, tired or a lot quicker as opposed to just sitting there in the chat and watching and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Put a little bit of effort in, and
Like, it's so weird. It's like this whole like streaming thing really started. I think the first stream I've been on was Lethal, and that was the fuck Naughty Dog stuff.
Mhm.
And
Oh yeah.
I remember
actually, that was when I met
That was-
Geekman, but I barely
Lost
talked.
Jedi 22.
Yeah.
He did.
I,
Jeremy
Greg
was
did.
on that
I
stream for a
only
bit.
made an appearance like a minute.
Yeah,
And that's
Jeremy
it.
was
Yeah.
in there.
And then later,
Yeah, Jeremy. Mhm.
yeah. Well, I didn't meet Jeremy. Oh my god! I remember seeing Jeremy later. I was like, damn it! I could have.
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
Oh, don't
What was
feel
it-
bad.
what was
I came on right after Jeremy left. I was like, shit.
was at
Yeah,
work.
I remember that. Yeah, the
I
Naughty
was
Dog
at work
stream.
for that stream,
That's
and
right,
I'm like,
that's
I
right.
was in the back room, and I'm like, Lethal, let me in. I've got to get in before I got to get back to work.
don't-
And he let me in.
I
I'm
don't-
like, fuck
don't-
off, Naughty Dog, blah blah blah. And I'm like, see ya.
I don't think
That
I've
was
been-
great. That was
I don't
great.
think I've ever been that salty in my life.
That what?
Like, I don't think I've ever been like that salty.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the whole Naughty Dog thing make
And
everybody
later-
salty.
and
Oh,
later,
yeah.
Reels.
Yep.
Yeah.
and later I watch Justin Proper's Week of Bullshit stream, and
Mhm.
of course, this is like the day after the Snyder Cut got released
Mhm.
for HBO Max, and he puts the title Snyder Cut, and like everyone in the panel is not like into the Snyder stuff, so I'm like, what the hell? Like, where's Ryan? Where's Lethal, Abu Nas, all these
Mhm.
guys? So I DM Justin saying, hey, yo, you should get someone like me in, like a Snyder fan, so I can talk about this stuff with you guys.
Yeah.
Topic. I had like 15 minutes of screen time.
I remember that, man.
Yeah, that's when it started, and we had this idea of like doing like a panel thing, possibly.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have a Snyder panel.
Oh,
Sure.
dude.
I know that Jeff wants
man.
to do. I know Jeff wants to do a horror stream. I know he's keen as to do
Yeah.
that. So I know that's something that Jeff wants to do.
Yep.
I want to do like watch parties with you guys. Like, that's just gonna be fun.
The
I'm
hardest
not
thing
looking
with
forward to the next
parties-
one.
No, we're not. But the hardest thing is the time difference. And finding the times between the three of us that we can get together and watch it. So that's been the hardest thing with the watch
Yes.
parties.
Yeah, especially with you
Damn
being in
Australian
Australia.
time.
Yeah,
Oh, and yeah. Damien, you're
I'm thinking of
so-
selling the house and moving to America. You know.
He wants to come here and watch baseball and have a hot dog and eat a beer.
Fuck
Drink a
it.
beer.
Maybe eat a hot dog.
Taxes and
Yeah,
wear his
yeah.
trouser pants.
Yeah. Yeah, my cats do show up on stream every now and then.
Yeah, they do quite a bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Eric and Charles, named after Eric Lencher and Charles Xavier.
That's freaking awesome. That's freaking awesome.
Mm.
It's about 3 hours and 7 minutes, so I don't think we're going to go and wrap it up for tonight.
All right.
Sounds good.
First, I want to thank everybody in the chat who came out tonight, who's been here since the beginning. We've had about 30 plus the whole time watching.
Yeah.
It's been our probably most
Fantastic.
consistently watched stream. The like button got smashed quite a bit. I'm going to check real quick and see where it's at the
62
moment.
likes.
62 likes. We are,
fucking likes.
yes.
That's incredible. That's the
Fucking
best
A,
that we've
guys.
ever had. Thank you
Fucking
all
oath.
for being here.
Yeah, fucking oath.
The poll,
Yeah.
just quickly before we
Oh, yeah.
go around
I
the
will
room,
refresh that where we got here.
we got
22 to 9.
votes to 9.
Han Solo kicked the shit out of Darth Sidious.
I kind of thought that
Yeah,
was
yeah,
going to happen.
I don't know. I was kind of surprised.
Well,
Also,
with Han Solo though, it's like
Han Solo.
it's really hard to put anybody against Han Solo, and yeah, exactly, yeah.
I guess.
But yeah. But
But thank you all
Tom?
for voting.
yes, Tom, thank you for coming on, man. I do appreciate
Always,
you being
man.
here. Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna drop your links
Glad I
in the
hung
chat
in
as
there.
well. Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
thank you.
Yeah. Is there
Do
anything
you have
you wanna
anything?
plug?
Yeah, do you think
Tom?
coming up on Midnight Edge you want to plug, man?
Not offhand. I can think of nothing.
How are
I
your
have no idea.
SJW cards coming along?
Oh,
We need to have another meeting about that actually.
I love some of the things that I've seen. There was a duck one that I saw on Jeff's stream on World Class Bullshitters.
Oh, you're
and-
talking about those ones? Yeah.
Yeah. They're
When you
pretty
said-
Yeah,
when you said Jeff,
I
I thought you
know
were-
he's been working on a few things.
When you were
Yep.
talking about Jeff, I thought you were talking about this Jeff right
Nah,
here.
yeah, there's too many Jeffs.
There's so
There's a
many
ton of-
Jeffs. That's part of the joke
Rookie
with Scott
critic.
from Sporking News is that Rob called him Jeff for like a whole show one night, and finally afterwards, after like 2 or 3
Like-
times, I'm like,
like
it's
that- like
Scott,
that-
not Jeff.
Like that reminds me of that time I commented, like I think at one point, like it was in one of the episodes you guys were talking about Jeff Johns and all that, and I said fuck Jeff, but I spelt Jeff wrong. and then I was like, oh shit, like I don't want to say fuck, like
I guess say fuck Jeff.
yeah.
Yeah.
so I said, I commented not Geek Jeff. That was funny.
Well, I think we even made the joke the first time you were on Jeff. This Jeff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
Well, yeah, you did. You did.
Well, you can actually call him Jeff, Rob. His name's Jeff.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
funny.
you did make that. Yeah.
That was
yeah.
funny.
I remember that.
Subhuman.
Yes. Thank you for coming on, man. Thank
Oh,
you.
yeah,
we
no
appreciate
problem.
you being here.
yeah, I had,
And
I had no idea Tom was going to be on here, but it is good to meet you, though, Tom.
Oh, yeah. He actually asked me earlier this week, and he knows I'll come on anytime.
heck yeah, man. Yeah.
Basically,
Tom,
if you see me yakking in your chat, then that means I'm not busy.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
It's basically the way it goes. I mean, there's some times where I'll flare up here and there if I'm kind of busy working in the background, but other times, if you see me just talking lots of smack in the chat, then that means I'm probably not very busy. So,
Is there anything you want to plug, Subhuman, that you're starting
Yeah.
your channel soon, aren't you?
Yeah, I am starting my channel up. Well, right now it's on the back burner since I'm back at work. But
Okay.
I did have my banner, my background banner up, and I also got my Twitter link hooked up to it. But right now I gotta get the OBS and everything taken care of, and I should be ready to go after that.
awesome.
Yeah.
But right now,
Awesome.
right now, just follow me on Twitter.
Yep.
Cool. I just dropped your Twitter in the chat. I'm gonna do the same with you, Runner. I'm gonna do that right now too.
Thank you. And I'll just plug my channel, or not my channel. Just plug my stuff second time in case
Yep.
somebody just
Missed
dropped in. Yeah, someone just missed
Yeah.
it. Yeah, follow me on Twitter.
Yeah.
Geekblend's gonna link it.
Yep.
I'm planning on starting a YouTube channel. Have a few ideas.
Just have fun with it, like Rhino said, man. Just that's definitely the way to do it, man.
That's
Yeah.
why I'm doing on these live streams. Unless I get used to having people watch me all the time.
Yeah, and
Get comfortable.
and yeah, just find me on some of these streams. I might
Sure.
pop anywhere now, pretty much.
Yep.
Yeah. Excited to have you on some more time, man.
Which is good.
Yeah, this is a lot of fun.
And Raging Rhino, man, I'm gonna put your link in the chat. And you got your next video is gonna be for FN 2187, correct?
Yep. That's going to be
I
on
can't-
Finn.
I can't wait for that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's going to be a good one. The last two, I'm going to make the last two definitely on Kylo and Rey. So
Yeah.
they'll be the last
Yeah.
two that I'll do for the characters. But so far, you've got Hux, you've got Snoke out there, and you've got Poe Dameron, which was the last one. Finn's going to be the next one. That should be out by this Friday. And you can catch me on John Talk's channel on Friday nights or Saturday if you're in Australia. And then we've got the full Aussie Saturday night, which is Saturday morning in America, on Lethal Lightning's channel, which you can find
Yes.
me there. And stop it. I'm trying to talk. God, they're doing the shit out of me. I fed them too. That's why I went off screen before because they were annoying me. So I went and fed them. And now you just,
Hey,
Anyway.
Lyndon, you awake? Clip Master?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well, and I know he was. I know he was.
don't worry. Lost Jedi will be on that too.
I'm not at
Um,
home. I can't clip it.
oh, true.
Oh,
yeah,
that's right. You
I
can.
might have got away with one.
Real quick,
Well, I'll watch it back later when I get back.
Yeah.
real
and-
quick for like
Yeah, go-
channel stuff. Like, I actually do have summer school coming up this summer, so it might be I might be a bit busy at times. It is one class. It's a couple of hours, so Should be all
Gotta
right.
keep it though, man. That's for sure. So yeah, just whenever you get your channel going, just put a link on Twitter or send us a link DM, and we'll start promoting it, man.
Mm-hmm.
Just quickly for me to finish off, I just want to say
Go
again,
ahead.
And also work out time zones and stuff and how that's gonna work because I want to get Rhino in my channel, Lyndon.
For sure. So yeah, I just want to again plug my Disney the damage the Disney Star Wars trilogy video does. It's one of my very early videos. It's about my fourth video in.
Great video too.
I really like that video. I put a lot of time and effort into it. It took me approximately 32 hours just to do the editing side of it. So it was it took a lot, and I just want it's got over 300 views at the moment. I just want to sort of get that out there. So watch that one as well because
he put some effort into it for sure.
That video talks about how the Disney trilogy does damage to what came before, like the previous movies and previous Star Wars and good Star Wars. Whereas the series that I'm doing now is talking about how the Disney trilogy doesn't have continuity within itself between the three movies. So there is a difference between those videos. So go and check that one out as well.
Yeah. Also check out Rhino's. I think he made a video. It was like you were like thanking Ryan Johnson for partially creating the fandom.
I
saw that.
Well, that was the day the thank you hashtag. The hashtag
trending again on Twitter for some reason,
and I'm like, man, this is bullshit. So I thought I'd just do a video and just thank him for being such a dickhead that he effectively created what we've got now.
Yeah, and that made me do a video on the same thing. I did a thank you Ryan Johnson video too.
Yeah, But go and check those out.
And you also your famous outro, the "fuck you Disney."
Yeah. Fuck off Disney.
Fuck off Disney. Yeah, and then me and Lost Jedi 22 are doing our Orville reviews every week on my channel. So come check out that. If you guys aren't subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate it if you guys do that. And I did not put out a Prime Picks video yesterday. I realized that at the end of the day, but the last few days of my life has been absolutely fucking busy as shit. I didn't have time to get it out. I will try to get it out tomorrow. So it's at least up. And then of course I've got all my other stuff going on, my Netflix stuff, my Hulu recommendation videos, and my beer reviews on Tuesday, my Cantina episodes. And I'm also going to probably do watch parties for the Star Trek series when I watch that too. Or that I'll record by myself watching or something like that. But yeah, keep an eye out for that. Follow me on Twitter as well. I'll drop links in the chat for that as well.
Is the original Star Trek still on Netflix?
It's on Hulu, I believe. I think it's on Hulu.
Oh, okay.
I think it's on Hulu. Yeah. And Tom, you're doing a Sunday Funday stream tomorrow night too, right?
We might. We did a Saturday one, so
that's true.
Usually only do one on the weekends. We'll see.
Okay. Cool.
Maybe if I'm bored and nobody else is doing anything.
Cool.
I never say never.
That's true.
And Tom, happy birthday earlier this week.
Yes, yeah.
And happy birthday to Greg.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to both of you. It's birthday week.
Yeah, both of you guys have birthday this week. Yeah. Lost Jedi 22. Finally turned 22. Nice job.
Yeah, I wish. I wish.
But wait, thank you again, chat, for being here. You guys have been fucking awesome. Appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like every week you guys are here longer and there's more people here, and it's been, you guys have been what makes us want to do the show every week. We have so much fun talking to you guys too. So and hopefully Rhino will have a day that, of course he has tomorrow off and Greg's out of town, so we can't do the Last Jedi watch party like we were going to, but soon.
I was literally gonna ask, like, when's the Last Jedi watch party?
Like I said, it's hard to get with Rhino's schedule, and then now he's doing John Talks on our Friday nights, so it's hard to we will get it going. We will get it sometime soon.
The thing, it's like that's gonna be a pain in the ass to deal with,
Greg.
But I'm excited.
Yeah.
At the same time, I'm excited because like the thing is with like the Force Awakens, like watch party you guys had, like I remember like you were saying like you got the audience in the chat and all that. It's like you mentioned like you guys just make this a whole lot better, and
it is. It's fun.
Exactly. Like that's the thing. It's like the Last Jedi. We just like let's just crack like stupid jokes.
Mm-hmm.
Greg, were you gonna say something?
Like
Yeah.
even Rise of Skywalker, like we're gonna make a bunch of jokes about
I know.
the
Well, that's the
canon.
only real reason why I can't wait for The Last Jedi, because again,
Oh,
we're
you want
gonna
to see some rage?
be able to
That's
make
going to be
fun
some
of it.
rage.
my
If you want to
God,
hear some
yes.
rage, it'll definitely
Yeah.
come in that one. If
It won't
anything.
be. It won't be just Rhino. I think it'll be all three of us.
I remember I tweeted saying
It'll probably be as bad if
when you rewatch the whole sequel
Rhino
trilogy,
Absolutely.
yo,
Subhuman.
Disney.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it'll be like
Greg-
that's right.
I think
Greg,
Greg was going to say something.
If we do it late enough tomorrow, I might be able to make it work.
Oh,
Hmm.
that we think. I think might be able to do that. We will keep you guys posted if we can do it. We're going to post on Twitter.
Sure.
I'll get a link out for it. So yeah, that'd be fucking cool if we could do that. Yeah. And then we'll do the Rise of Skywalker after that about 3 months later. So yeah.
We need time in between these movies.
Yes.
people.
Well,
You can't
yeah, because I mean,
straight into the next
I
one.
kind of feel like I just want to get them over with.
I know.
Yeah.
But I know what happened in the same
rip the
time.
damn Band-Aid off.
I don't ever
rip
want
it
to
off.
see these movies again.
Right.
Oh, man. I
It'll
know.
be like, I'm gonna do it right now.
I just want to
No.
Right now.
Let's get it over with, please.
watch these garbage movies with you guys, and then
I want to
I'm just
I
gonna
wanna
I'm gonna
fucking at
burn,
Ryan
I'm gonna
Johnson with
burn
that
it
one.
all
Yeah.
from existence.
Thanks, Ryan Johnson. Made me want to kill myself again. Thanks.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. But thank you
Oh,
all for coming tonight, and
Thank
appreciate
you.
it. I'm Jeff for the Geek Blend, and my co-host Lost Jedi 22, Raging Rhino, and of course our guests Tom and Subhuman and Runner Studios, and everybody in the chat. We'll see you guys next week. Have a good one, and remember on the Geek Blend, if you geek about it, we'll speak about it. See you guys later.
Fuck off, Disney!